Alright, so we're back on Roblox's Strongest Battlegrounds, and today I gathered a list of 20 mistakes everybody has made at one point when playing the Strongest Battlegrounds. And some of these mistakes are pretty funny, and some are just weird, bro. So make sure to smash the like button, hit subscribe, and let's get right into mistake number 1. Alright, so we got making your death counter too obvious and wasting it. Alright, this is a pretty common mistake a lot of people make when playing TSB, and let me show you guys an example real quick, alright? Yo, this guy's piecing me up right now. Hold on, I have an idea though, so I'm gonna pop my ultimate mode. And I dare you to punch me now, bro. I dare you to put your hands on me, buddy. Come on. Punch me, bro. Why is he not punching me? He said, bro, it's too obvious you have death. Bro, what do you mean punch me? Bro, oh my god, it ran out. And yeah, that's pretty much how it goes, bro. Like, you know, making your death counter too obvious is a mistake we have all made, alright? And the next mistake we have all made is wasting your evasive dash. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, like, so many people, including myself, is guilty of this. So let's say you're fighting somebody and you get scared and like the first combo, you just dash out like that. And once you have no evasive dash anymore, you're pretty much cooked. Like, you just gotta sit there and just watch yourself get like absolutely comboed and do nothing about it. Like, dude, look at this guy. He's like absolutely destroying me right now. He just hit me with the finisher, so now I am dead. And I actually got burnt as well, bro. And oh my god, okay, why is he attacking my body, bro? Alright, so the next one that we have is using Saitama's ultimate mode at low health and dying. So as you guys know, Saitama's the only character in the game that does not give you health back when you pop ultimate mode, and a lot of people didn't know that. Alright, so as you guys can see, I am literally red HP, so let me pop my ultimate mode like so, and before you know it, you just die. Like, it's actually so sad, bro, it's insane. And the next one that we have is using your ultimate mode too early and wasting your heal. Alright, so unlike Saitama, using your ultimate mode with any other character actually gives you some health back, and a lot of people misuse this. Alright, there we go, ignition burst right there. Okay, I'm sorry, bro, I am sorry. This guy's like low-key damaging me right now. And you know what, bro? I do have my ultimate mode, so I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, use my ultimate mode real quick, and that is my first mistake, bro. I could have used that to heal all my damage. All right, bro, I think they get the point. Oh my god, bro, I think they get the point.
Somebody, like, pay attention to him, bro. This dude is a weirdo, bro.
Oh my god. Yo, that was a W getaway. And now we pop an incinerate, and there we go. Yes, sir. That's what you get, buddy. Next, we have missing your praise peril, and oh my god, bro. Like, this right here is the most annoying mistake you could make in the game. Alright, he's like comboed me up. Let me just use a praise peril. Bro, what? He just said Simon says... Bro, are you serious? Are you actually serious right now, dude? And yeah, like I was saying earlier, like, you know, missing your praise peril just hurts your ego. And the next one's even more crazier. And the next one that we have is changing characters when you have your ultimate mode. Alright, so I'm kind of getting bored of this character. Let me just switch my character. Let me go and just reset my Wait, I just realized I lost my ultimate mode. Alright, next we have holding down your block the entire fight and getting comboed. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, bro, we have all been here, bro. Like, you know, playing the game for the first time, you think blocking is like the most important thing, but it's actually the very opposite, okay? And what's crazier is a lot of people actually still do this in the game. So like, trust me guys, like blocking is not a really good thing in this game. Like, you're better off not blocking than blocking, bro. Like, it's actually insane, alright? But one mistake we have all made is playing without auto use for the first time when playing the Strongest Battlegrounds. So the first time you play the game, the auto activate setting is actually turned off. So pretty much what that did was you had to like select the move before you could use it. So like you technically had to press it and then press it again for it to like actually work. And bro, like it was so annoying trying to land this, man. Like I remember like when I first played the game, like I did not have the setting on and it was like the most annoying thing ever, bro. It just makes the game so much harder for no reason. And surprisingly, like a lot of people didn't even know how to turn it off. Alright, but the next one that we have is missing your incinerate when fighting. And I'm actually super guilty of this one, bro. Like the amount of people that broke my ankles when I tried to incinerate them is like beyond me, bro. It's insane. Alright, let me pop my ultimate mode real quick. Yes, sir. It's over, buddy. It's over, buddy. It is all over. So there. Wait, what? No! Bro, he's behind me now. Dude, I just lost aura. He said nice aim, little bro. Okay, bro, like, is that really necessary, bro? Like, you didn't have to, like, rub it in, bro. Oh my god, bro, what are you, bro, relax! Dude, why are you still going? Oh my god, why'd you pop your ultimate mode? I'm out of here, bro. I am out of there. There we go. Alright, the next one that we have is wasting your ragdoll when fighting a Saitama user when he has ultimate mode. And oh my god, bro, this one is the worst because like you're pretty much cooked. Alright, Saitama popped his ultimate mode right there, and once you lose your evasive, like you're just done, bro. Like, let's say you just wasted your evasive, you're just done. Because now all they do is just ragdoll you and then just hit you with the omnidirectional punch, and it's all over, bro. It is actually all over at that point. You can't do a single thing about it. You just have to sit there and just watch yourself get killed. Like, it's pretty sad, man. It's pretty sad, all right? Alright, so the next mistake that we have is a pretty crazy one, and that is not subscribing to the channel. So if you guys have made that mistake, make sure to like the video and subscribe right now and help us reach 700k subscribers. But the next one that we have is buying an emo when you're like 5 kills away from getting one. Bro, it feels like I'm typing this out. Like, this is actually so annoying because this happened to me so many times. Alright, so as you guys can see, you need 50 kills to get an emo in the game, and a lot of people don't realize that maybe they need 1 more kill or 2 more kills, and they just buy one and then it just resets everything. Next, we have missing your normal punch and ruining your combo. Bro, this one is so annoying as well. Like, it ruins your entire combo, bro. Like, if I just do this and a normal punch, it's so annoying when you miss. He said, let me show you how it's done. Okay, buddy. Alright, buddy, okay. Alright, next we have trying to heal with your ultimate mode, but you get countered hard and you die. You better not throw that at me, bro. You better... Yeah, that's aura, bro. That is actually aura. Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm like half HP right now, so I'm gonna try to pop my ult. Oh my god, I'm trying to pop ult. I'm trying to pop ult, bro. I'm literally spamming it. I'm spamming it. Bro, why did it not work? Alright, so the next one that we have is flinging somebody the wrong way with serious punch, and oh my god, bro, I hate when this happens. It's actually so annoying. Alright, let's go into serious mode, and now we pop our ultimate mode, and oh my god, he's behind me, dude. Are you serious? Are you actually serious? It's either they get flung away to the wrong direction, or they just like go behind you and it's just, oh my god. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Alright, next up we have when people run out of your table flip. Alright, so this one's pretty self-explanatory. Let's say you're trying to hit somebody with a table flip and this happens. Like, it's the most annoying thing ever because you just end up wasting your move. Like, look at that, bro. Like, it's so annoying, man. Like, I just hate when that happens so much. He said, nice one, thanks. Oh, whoa. Why is he playing on McDonald's Wi-Fi? What's going on? The next one that we have is playing the strongest Battlegrounds. Okay, yo. That one is kind of deep, bro. That is a pretty dark one, dude. Next up, we got forward dashing and getting blocked and comboed. And oh my god, bro. Like, the amount of times I have seen people do this, and I've actually done it myself a lot, too. It's actually bad. When you forward dash at somebody, they could just block you and just combo you up, and it's just like a very bad position to be in, bro. Alright, so the next one that we have is trying to counter a trash can, but you miss. And bro, this one is so embarrassing. So let me show you guys an example. Oh my god, bro, why'd you pop your ultimate mode, dude? Alright, there we... Oh my god, I just canceled his Savage Tornado. I literally just canceled his Savage Tornado, bro. And now we go back, bro. I'm kind of scared if he death counters me. Oh no, death blows me. But yeah, bro, if we kill this guy, that's gonna be aura, dude. That's actually gonna be insane aura if I could actually kill him. So now we do this. He's probably gonna... Oh, I knew it! I literally knew it, bro! I knew it! And now it's over, bro. It's so over. Like, I'm sorry you have your ultimate mode, but like, there's not really much you can do here, buddy. It's over, dude. It's so over. So there we go. And he left. He left the game. Throw it, bro. I dare you. I dare you. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing, bro. That is pretty embarrassing. Alright, next we got not using auto run when starting the game, and this one's pretty similar to like the auto use one, and it's very annoying. So this is actually a setting as well, and if you have it off, let me show you. If you have the setting off, you pretty much have to like double tap to sprints, and it's like, it's just so much work. Did you know when Atomic Samurai has his passive on, he could actually shoot out fire from his sword when he down slams? So if I go up to the weakest dummy and just murder him while he's low, as you guys can see, we not only have this amazing finisher for this move. Oh my god, that looks insane. You're gonna notice that my sword is now on fire as well. And something that a lot of people don't know is if I down slam when, you know, having this passive on, this is what happens. Check this out. Oh my god. You literally just smack your sword into the ground and there's like a bunch of like fire that comes out. So if you guys did not know that, now you do. Secret number 2. There is a mysterious object under the map. So if I actually go ahead and use my free cam real quick by pressing Shift and P and go under the map, as you guys can see, there's a bunch of weird stuff. So these two things over here have been in the game under the map for quite a while now, but what is kind of crazy is this thing right over here. Like, bro, what the hell is this? Why does it look like a Minecraft torch upside down? Okay, not really, but it looks pretty weird. So as you guys can see, it's this thing over here, and I'm not sure what it is, bro. Like, it's literally just some cylinder inside of a cylinder. Yeah, we have 2 of them, so there's one over here and one over here, and there's also this thing over here, which is new as well. So honestly, I don't know what these things are, bro. Like, If anybody knows what this is, let me know in the comments down below because it's pretty weird. Like, at first I thought it was like impact frames because it kind of does look like impact frames of some sort, but I don't know, man. So comment down below if you guys know what this is because it's pretty weird. And the next secret that we have is even crazier, and that is you are actually able to change the color of your emotes now. So if I actually go ahead and use the power-up emote, as you guys can see, I have like yellow power-up, and a lot of the time people get bored of this color, and basically what you could do now is you're actually able to switch the color of these emotes. So if I actually go back onto my emote wheel and hold and click the power-up, you're gonna notice that we have a color wheel. So from here you could actually, like, you know, change the color to whatever you want. So let's say for example I want a red one. When I do my power-up now, I have red aura. If I want to do blue, I can change it to blue. So whatever you want to do, you can change the color to that color that you want. And I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of emotes that you could do this with, but one of the biggest emotes that, you know, I always wanted to change colors with is the power up. And now let's move on to the next secrets. And the next secret that we have is the next early access character in this game. So as you guys all know, one of the longest characters that was the early access in this game has been the Child Emperor, aka the Tech Prodigy. And what if I told you I know who the next early access character is gonna be right after Child Emperor? On the Strongest Battlegrounds Discord server, if you go under the polls channel and scroll up, you're going to notice that there's a poll somewhere up here called next characters before Boros. And basically what this was, it was the owner asking us which characters like he should add before Boros. And obviously, as you guys know, Suryu is the winner and Suryu is in the game. The next character that had the most votes was Child Emperor by 3. That is insane. So Zombie Man had 33,131 and Child Emperor had 33,134. So obviously it did have 3 more votes, which is why it's in the game right now. And according to these you know, statements by the owner, the next character according to this poll should be Zombie Man. So Suryu's in the game, Child Emperor's in the game. The next character is going to be Zombie Man, and after Zombie Man it's going to be Boros. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish they add Boros first, because like, bro, Boros is such a cool character, man, and like they haven't been really adding so many villain characters in the game. I know they recently added Monster Garo, but like that's not really a character, bro. Like we've been getting so many heroes, like we got Child Emperor, we got Suryu, we got Tatsumaki, Atomic Samurai, Metal Bat. Like there's been so many like heroes. I feel like they should start adding a lot more villains in the game as well. But yeah, it looks like the owner is like, you know, bold on his statement. So the next character is going to be Zombie Man, which is gonna be pretty fire in my opinion. Like, you know, it's a nice character. I just feel like Boros would have been so much better in my opinion. But let's go ahead and move on to the next secret. And the next secret that we have is actually a pretty interesting one because a lot of people did not know this is actually a thing. So if I actually go up to a trash can and grab the trash can, you probably might think the only way you could get rid of this trash can is by throwing it. But that is wrong. In the recent update, they added the option of you like dropping the trash can instead of throwing it, which saves you a lot of more time. So let me find the trash can real quick, bro. Why is there like a inflation of trash cans? Okay, there's a trash can right there. All right, let me just make my way over here real quick and let me grab this trash can over here. And the way you could actually drop the trash can instead of throwing it is by blocking. So if I block, as you guys can see, the trash can immediately drops. And I know you guys might be thinking, Floaty, this is such a stupid thing, but in my opinion, it's actually a really good thing because sometimes when I'm holding a trash can, like I see somebody trying to attack me and it takes so long to throw the trash can, you could actually drop the trash can a lot quicker now and like, you know, fight the person and get back into the game, get back into the action and stuff like that. So it may not seem like a big thing, but trust me guys, it's a pretty big thing, okay? And the next secret that we have is the secret emotes that are going to be coming out in this game. So obviously, as you guys know, like emotes have been a big thing in this game, like especially all these like limited time emotes over here. Like just check this out. Like this is one of the craziest emotes I have ever seen in my life. Oh my god, bro. Look at the black flash. Oh my goodness, man. So like I did say, man, they have been stepping up their game with these emotes, man. So there's actually been a lot of leaks with these emotes as well. So I'm gonna be showing you guys the bro, who the hell is that? Why is there a random person in my private server? Why is he, bro, what is he doing? Why is he hiding in the corner, bro? What is he doing? You know what? Let me just put my damage up. Oh, it's already up. My damage is at 10 multiplier. Come here, buddy. What's going on, buddy? Come here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There we go. He just said in the chat. Yeah, that's what you get for sneaking into my private server, buddy. All right, but anyways, let me go ahead and show you guys the secret emotes. So here we have a video by somebody named Jeff, and it says preview limited time emotes and Duke Dennis. Bro, what? Why did he have to put Duke Dennis in there, bro? What does Duke Dennis have to do with limited time emotes? I don't know, man, but let me go ahead and just show you guys these emotes real quick. All right, so the first one that we have is this one right here, which is actually already in the game, and this is from Hunter x Hunter, man. And by the way, if you guys don't know, Hunter x Hunter was the first anime I ever watched in my life, bro. So like I know this anime like the back of my hand, bro. But anyways, the next one that we have is this one right here, and this one's actually pretty fire, bro. I'm pretty sure this is the Sung Jing-woo one from Solo Leveling. So you pretty much turn the person you killed into your slave. I don't know, man. But anyways, the next one that we have is this one right over here. I'm not sure which one this is from. I think this is also from Solo Leveling, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, it's a pretty fire emo, man. Pretty fire stuff. The next one that we have is this like insane aura. As you guys can see, that was a pretty nice aura. We also got this one over here, which is already in the game as well. It looks pretty cool. Like this is already in the game, and it's actually a really cool, you know, emo. And the next thing that we have is this thing over here, and it looks like it's the new ultimate like passive for Sonic. So as you guys can see, there's like a bunch of shadow clones like going around your body. That looks pretty fire, man. It looks insane. That is so much better than the current one that we have in the game right now. Like, bro, look how cool that is. You can literally see the face of your after images. If I go ahead and use my ultimate mode right now with Speedo Sound Sonic, as you guys can see, we have after images, but like there's none around my character, bro. Like it looks pretty cool, but you can't really see like, you know, your face and stuff. Like in that video, like you literally saw the face of your after images, bro. So hopefully they do add that in the next update, because it's gonna make Speedo Sound Sonic look so much better in my opinion, bro. But anyways, man, let's go ahead and move on to the next secret. And the next secret is actually about Speedo Sound Sonic as well. So yeah, as you guys know, in this recent update, they added a bunch of finishers for older characters, like Saitama got a new finisher. So we already took a look at the Atomic Samurai finisher. So let me go ahead and just show you guys how the Sonic one looks like. So let me go to the weakest dummy over there, and bro, like I'm actually scared about the weakest dummy, bro, because like every update we are getting closer and closer to this guy's crash out, bro. I am telling you guys, like sooner or later he's going to be having his revenge arc, and we will be having a boss battle weakest dummy in the game, bro. Like it's gonna be insane. But let me go ahead and use the flash strike real quick, and as you guys can see, look at the after images go. Oh my god, that looks insane. So yeah, that's actually one of the finishers they added for Sonic. The next finisher they added is actually for Saitama, and that is for the consecutive punches. So let me go ahead and use this real quick. As you guys can see, check this out, bro. Oh my god. So yeah, that right there is the finisher for consecutive punches, and like I did say, man, they have been working on a lot of older characters in these updates. So hopefully in the next update we do get some more reworks for characters like maybe Genos, normal Garo. I don't know, man. Like hopefully we do get a bunch of more reworks, and like they polish up the older characters. But anyways, let's move on to the next secret. And the next secret that we have is you're actually able to morph into things now. So if I actually go into build mode real quick and put down like a random block and configure that block, you're going to notice if I go into moveset modifier, there's a option. What are these? What the hell is backshot, bro? What are these? What are these called? Why are they? Okay, that's pretty weird. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know why there's a bunch of weird stuff. But anyways, as you guys can see, we have something called morph. If I click on that and get off of build mode and go up to the block, you're gonna notice that I have something which does this. Oh my, what is this? Bro, what? Why did I just turn into like some Hokage statue? But yeah, essentially what this does is it allows you to like turn into like random props around the map. I don't know what map that's from, but yeah, you're actually able to turn into like random stuff. So I just turned into like some samurai gates thingy. I don't know, man. And yeah, this is actually a pretty fun thing to do with some friends if you want to do like prop hunts or something like that. And speaking of prop hunts, me and some other YouTubers are actually going to be doing a prop hunt. So me, Stud, The Holy Grail, Fade Unchanged, Mango Pool, X Demon, Wicked, some other YouTubers as well. We are going to be doing a prop hunt in the Strongest Battlegrounds. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that, because you already know I'm going to be winning this thing, bro. I'm going to be winning this prop hunt. Like imagine this, man. Like, who would suspect me right now? Like, imagine we're playing prop hunts. You know, I blend in perfectly, man. Like, look at all these other trees, and I'm just here, standing unfazed. It's gonna be pretty crazy. But anyways, that is one of the many secrets that we do have, and we actually have a bit of more. So let's move on to the next secret. And the next secret that we have is actually something to do with build mode as well. So in build mode, if I actually go into my save menu and scroll down, you're going to notice that you could spawn in a bunch of maps. And these maps are actually the ones from the ranked mode. So for example, I could spawn in the forest. As you guys can see, this is the normal, you know, forest map in ranked mode, or the old one, I should say. Next up, we got the valley. So this one, oh, this is the statue that I turned into earlier, bro. I literally turned into that guy over there. So yeah, this one, I don't know where it's from. I kind of think think it's from Naruto. I don't know if it is from Naruto, but let's move on to the next one, which is the forest. So this is pretty much a forest. We got trees, we got grass. Matter of fact, let me just touch some grass as well. Beautiful. And yeah, that's the forest map. The next map that we got is the city map. Pretty self-explanatory, bro. We got the city, we got the buildings. It's pretty much just a simple map. And then we got the mountain. So we got mountain with snow. We got the desert with the bones and stuff like that. And we got the beach. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Speaking of maps, I'm pretty sure they're going to be adding a summer update in this game as well. Obviously, as you guys know, last summer they added the beach extension to the map. So they added like a beach theme to the map and stuff like that. So hopefully this summer, they're going to be adding something similar to that and be adding another boss battle. And I think it's going to be the Kraken this time. Last summer, the boss battle was the crab boss, and that was pretty cool. You know, they've been hyping up Krakens a lot, so I am pretty sure this next update should be a Kraken boss battle. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But now let's move on to the next secrets, which is actually a admin moveset that is going to be coming to the game as well. So obviously, as you guys know, the biggest admin moveset, which is like the biggest like drama in this game, was free KJ. And apparently the devs of this game are making a new admin moveset in this game as well. And let me show you guys who this admin moveset is gonna be. So here we have a video by Jeff once again. So it says work in progress admin character, the strongest battlegrounds. And it says new admin spec character made by Mr. Cool. And if you guys don't know who Mr. Cool is, he's pretty much like the main dev of this game. So as you guys could see just by, you know, seeing this first clip, it is pretty obvious that this admin character is going to be Whitebeard. So that move right there is the Bisenso move. So it's a mix of his like weapon and his devil fruit as well. So that right there is the Bisenso that, you know, Whitebeard has. And to be honest with you guys, like this was a big surprise for me, man. Like I was not expecting them to add Whitebeard from One Piece. Like everybody would have thought like it would have been like somebody from the Stickman series, like maybe JK. I don't know, man. So this was a big surprise. Like, bro, like why Whitebeard? Like there's so many characters they could have added and they chose to add Whitebeard from One Piece. But yeah, to be honest with you guys, it does look pretty cool. Like look at these moves, man. Like this right here is the Quake fruit. Look at that, bro. He went flying into the sky and then he smashes into the ground. So like I did say, man, it's a pretty cool admin character. I'm just kind of surprised they chose Whitebeard out of all the options they had. But yeah, the next admin character is most likely going to be Whitebeard if you guys did not know. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next secret. And the next secret that we have is actually about Suryu's passive. So if I go up to the weakest dummy and, you know, go ahead and demolish this guy. So let me go ahead and use a bullet barrage. There we go. And yeah, the way you get a passive for Suryu is by like, you know, killing somebody with the move. But as you guys can see, I have some purple glowing thingy on my fist now. So I'm not gonna lie, it does look pretty cool. And basically what this does is it shows you that you have your passive on. So before this update, like you never really knew you had your passive unless you remembered. So this right here is a visual representation of you having your passive with Suryu. So if I go up to the weakest dummy real quick and do a uppercut like so, as you guys can see, I literally hit him with my dragon and smack him into the ground and he dies. So yeah, that's actually a pretty cool thing to know. It looks pretty fire as well. Like you got some purple glowing thingy on your arm. It's pretty aura, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, that has been 10 secrets in the strongest battlegrounds that you probably did not know existed in the news update. If you guys know any other secrets that you want me to add for a part 2 of this video, make sure to drop it down in the comments down below. Fun fact, I still pee myself when I sleep. But this video isn't fun facts about me, it's about the strongest battlegrounds. So today I'm going to be telling you some facts that you probably didn't know about every single character that has ever existed in the strongest battlegrounds. Starting off with Saitama. Did you know that a normal trash can does more damage than a serious trash can? So right over there we have the weakest dummy with 100% HP. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just throw a normal trash can at the dummy. Alright, and here we go. And as you guys can see, a normal trash can did about 20% damage. And now let's go ahead and try out a serious trash can. And obviously, as you guys know, the way you do a serious trash can... Okay, why the hell do I have KJ text here, bro? But like I was saying, the way you do a serious trash can is just by popping your ultimate mode with Saitama. So we got the weakest dummy right there, and now we grab the trash can, and here we go. Serious trash can, and... Oh my god, that actually had so much range. But as you guys can see, the serious trash can only did 15% damage. So I have no idea how a normal trash can does more damage than a serious one. But yeah, if you guys didn't know that, now you do. The next fact that we have about Saitama is death counter has infinite range. So a lot of people, when they play this game, they think death counter is just a move that you pop and, you know, somebody comes and punches you in the face and you death counter them. But what they don't know is death counter could be activated from like infinite range. All right, so as you guys can see, I am on this side of the map over here, and my friend Myth is all the way on that side over there. And as you guys can see, he is using Genos, and what we're gonna do is he's gonna use his flame wave cannon from all the way over there, and I'm gonna be using my death counter from all the way over there. And ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we could actually put this to the test test and test out the infinite range on Saitama's death counter. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, flame wave cannon. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to hit your shots, man. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. Oh, that's coming right towards me, bro. And there we go. Oh my god. As you guys can see, I literally teleported across the entire map and caught him lacking with a death counter. And that is actually insane, bro. So yeah, if you guys did not know that the death counter actually counters across the map, now you do. All right, so the next fact that we have is Serious Punch could actually get rid of all the clouds in the strongest battlegrounds. So as you guys can see right now, if I look up into the sky, we have a bunch of beautiful clouds. But if I use a Serious Punch, we can actually make all of those clouds disappear. So if I actually go ahead and pop my Serious Punch, you could actually use it anywhere on the map. If you pop a Serious Punch like so, as you guys can see, every single cloud literally just disappears. And they actually got this from the anime. So in the anime, when Saitama uses a Serious Punch, he actually, like, you know, destroys all the clouds. And it's actually the same idea in the strongest battlegrounds as well. So yeah, that's actually a detail that not a lot of people knew about in this game. But anyways, the next fact that we have about Saitama is you could tell if a Saitama has ultimate mode by the way they move. So obviously, as you guys know, Saitama's ultimate mode does not give him his health back, but what it gives you instead is a speed boost. And a lot of the time, people could tell you have your ultimate mode just by the way you run. All right, so what we're gonna do is a little race. So as you can see, I am using Saitama with ultimate mode, and my friend is using Saitama with base mode. So we're gonna do a little race, and I'm gonna show you guys the difference in speed. So 3, 2, 1, and go. And I'm gonna give him a head start too, bro. You could have that head start, buddy. Okay, that was yeah, let's try that again. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, oh my god, as you guys can see, I am absolutely dusting him, bro. This is actually no difference at all. So as you guys can see, you can literally tell if Saitama has ultimate mode just by the speed. But anyways, let's move on to the next character. And the next character that we have is Garo. All right, fact number 1. Garo's ultimate mode used to be called Rage Mode instead of Rampage. And the aura of his ultimate mode actually used to be yellow instead of purple and black. So here we have a video made by Blady Family. And as you guys can see, he's popping his ultimate mode with Garo, and this right here is the old Garo. So as you guys can see, the aura used to be yellow. So your eye was flashing and you used to have like this yellow / orangey type of aura instead of purple. So yeah, they actually like removed this for some reason. I have no idea why. So comment down below which aura you guys prefer. Do you guys prefer the old yellow one or this new purple and black aura? All right, but the next fact that we have is Garo is going to be getting a mastery mode. So here we have a screenshot by the owner, and it was actually deleted as well. So the owner said, I don't know if it'll come this update though, and he put a screenshot of the current movesets in the game. And as you guys can see, under Garo, there's a subsection called the monster form. And obviously, as you guys know, a subsection means it's a mastery mode for him. And obviously, as you guys know, if a character has like a moveset under like the actual moveset, that means it's going to be a mastery mode. So it looks like Garo might be getting a mastery mode in one of the next updates in the strongest battlegrounds, which is actually going to be insane because this is something a lot of people have been asking for a very long time. But anyways, the next fact that we have is Garo actually has 2 deleted moves in this game, and these 2 deleted moves actually used to be a part of his ultimate moveset. So as you guys can see, here we are on the wiki, and it says removed moves: Hunter's Cruelty and Doomed Prey. So pretty much what the Hunter's Cruelty was, it was like a version of the Hunter Grasp, and the Doomed Prey was like pretty much another version of Prey's Peril. And yeah, obviously, as you guys know, these moves have actually been replaced by Rock Splitting Fist and the Crushed Rock. And there's actually a way you could use these old moves as well, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys already know that. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next character. And the next character that we have is Genos. And fact number 1, Speed Blitz Dropkick could actually bypass Saitama's death counter. All right, so I'm going to be using death counter, and my friend over there is going to be using Speed Blitz Dropkick. So 3, 2, 1, and go. So as you guys can see, it literally bypasses death counter. Like, I literally still have my death counter symbols on right now, and yeah, if you guys did not know that, now you do. And the next fact that we have is Genos' ultimate mode actually used to have a bunch of different names. So right now it's called Maximum Energy Output, and one of my videos from March 9, 2023 shows that his ultimate mode used to be called Energy Overdrive. So yeah, there's actually been a bunch of like name changes for his ultimate mode, and on the Strongest Battlegrounds wiki, it actually says before Energy Overdrive, it used to be called I Need More Speed. So it looks like his ultimate mode actually used to have 2 different names before it was called Maximum Energy Output. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next character. And the next character that we have is KJ. And the first fact that we have about KJ is actually kind of sad. So in the next update, whenever the update is going to be, KJ is actually going to be getting deleted from the Strongest Battlegrounds forever. So obviously, as you guys know, KJ was only supposed to be in the game for 1 week, and the owner actually extended it, and we still have like, like, you know, the KJ moveset like 2 months later. So in the next update, like when Child Emperor gets his ultimate mode, KJ is actually going to be getting deleted forever, which is actually going to be pretty sad in my opinion. So yeah, enjoy KJ while you can, because he's not going to be here for much longer. Fact number 2, KJ is actually the fastest character in the strongest battlegrounds. So as you guys know, with KJ, we actually have one move called the 20-20-20 dropkick. And if you guys don't know, bro, this move literally turns you into Usain Bolt and the Flash, like, you know, fused up, bro. And if you guys don't know, this move actually turns you into the Flash and like Usain Bolt, bro. So if I pop the 20-20-20 dropkick, as you guys can see, I am literally the fastest man alive. Oh my god. Yeah, that move is way too quick, bro. So the old fastest character in the game used to be Sonic, and now it is KJ. So KJ is now the fastest character in the game. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next character. Fact number 1, Sonic is actually the only character in the strongest battlegrounds that has no finishers for his ultimate mode. So if I go ahead and pop my ultimate mode real quick, as you guys can see, that right there is the animation. So apparently every single move that we have here has no finisher whatsoever. So if I turn on the setting called finishers only and use the first move, which is called the twin blade rush, it does this. So I'm not gonna lie, like the animation itself is pretty clean, but like sadly there's no finisher, bro. It literally just like sends the person like kind of ragged all the way, but like there's no finisher for it. And the same thing with the second move, which is the straight on. So boom, there we go. No finisher for that one either. Next we have Carnage. So there's actually no finisher for this one either. It literally just like burns them the same way you burn with the explosive shuriken. And last but not least, we have the fourfold flash strike. So boom, there we go. And sadly there's no finisher for that one either. So I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, Sonic's a pretty cool character, so like the fact that we have no finishers for his ultimate mode is kind of sad. So hopefully in the next update we actually do get some finishers for this moveset, because right now it is super dry, bro. Like the finishers for this is like the driest thing I have ever seen in my life. Alright, so the next fact that we have is actually about the explosive shuriken, and you were actually able to block this move like back in the day. So if I try to throw a shuriken at Myth and he's blocking, as you guys can... Okay, I don't know why I have that setting on still. Hold on, let me try that again. So if I throw a shuriken at Myth, as you guys can see, even though he's blocking, the shuriken still damages him. And back then, you were actually able to block the shuriken. So if somebody throws a shuriken at you and you're blocking, you were actually able to block the shuriken. And obviously now you cannot do that anymore. And the next fact that we have is actually like a pretty controversial one, bro. And that is Sonic is the most hated moveset in the strongest battlegrounds. And the reason why people hate this character is because people say it's spammy and they call it the runner moveset, bro. Like, as you guys know, you actually have a bunch of things where you could like dash around. You're also like one of the quickest characters in the game. Like, you have scatter. So a lot of people actually hate this moveset because of the fact that it's like a running type of moveset and it's like a kill steal one. So yeah, if you play Sonic, just be prepared to like have people hate on you, because like people just hate this moveset for like no reason, bro. All right, but the next character that we have is Atomic Samurai. And the first fact that we have is the sunset move was actually only able to get one person and was like so much slower in the last updates. So if I actually go ahead and use the sunset move right now, as you guys can see, like I could get multiple people with the sunset, and it actually like, you know, like lets you move around a lot better. But that was not always the case. So as you guys can see right here, on December 5, 2023, I actually made a video on Atomic Samurai, and when I used the sunset move, as you guys can see, like I am barely moving at all, bro. So you're only able to get one person and you're like barely able to move at all. So obviously the move looks a lot better now. You're actually able to get more than one person, and it actually does have a lot of range as well. Like, look at this thing, bro. Like, this thing has some insane amount of range, and it does a big explosion at the end as well. All right, but the next fact that we have for Atomic Samurai is he actually used to have another passive mode. So the passive mode for Atomic Samurai right now is if you kill somebody with a move, you actually go ahead and get fire on your sword, which actually gives you a buff in damage for your M1s. And this was not always the case. So there actually used to be another passive mode for Atomic Samurai, and a lot of people actually prefer this one over the new one that we have right now, which is the fire. So on the Strongest Battlegrounds wiki, it says Blade Master, which is Atomic Samurai, used to have another passive. So the way this worked with Atomic Samurai is whenever you killed somebody with a move, the next move that you use after that could actually be used twice. So for example, if I killed somebody with the Atmos Cleave, like this, and then I use a Quick Slice, I could actually go ahead and use the Quick Slice 2 times, because like that's how the passive worked. So I'm not gonna lie, it was actually a pretty like, you know, cool passive mode, and a lot of people actually prefer this old one over the new fire one. So comment down below which one you guys preferred. All right, so the next character that we have have is Metal Bat. And as you guys can see, Metal Bat is actually called Brutal Demon in this game. And a lot of people don't know, he actually used to have another name before they changed it to Brutal Demon. So here we are on the Strongest Battlegrounds wiki once again. And as you guys can see, Brutal Demon, previously named Adrenaline Demon, is one of the playable characters in the game. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I think they changed it because like Brutal Demon just sounds easier to say instead of like Adrenaline Demon. So yeah, if you guys did not know, this moveset actually used to have another name in the game. Alright, so the next fact that we have is Metal Bat takes the longest to get your ultimate mode with. So with every other moveset in the Strongest Battlegrounds, except for Saitama, it takes you 350 damage to get your ultimate mode. But with Metal Bat, it actually takes you 420 damage. So you have to deal a little bit more damage with Metal Bat to get your ultimate mode, but he actually has a passive that lets him charge up his ultimate mode when he gets beat up. So as you guys can see, my friend over here is gonna beat me up, and I'm gonna show you guys how the ultimate mode actually charges up. Alright, so as you guys can see, like the more he beats me up, the more like I get my ultimate mode. So this is how it works with Metal Bat, bro. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually a pretty cool passive mode, so it kind of makes up for the fact that you have to get 420 damage instead of 350. But the next fact that we have for Metal Bat is Metal Bat was actually the only character in the game that was able to kill Gojo while he has Infinity on. So as you guys can see right here, we have a video made by AT1K Plays, and it's titled Metal Bat could kill Gojo question mark question mark question mark. So let's go ahead and check this out real quick. So it looks like Metal Bat used a death blow against Gojo, and Gojo does have Infinity activated, okay? So Gojo has Infinity on, and as you guys can see, it does like bug out the game a little bit. So look at this, bro. So the game gets bugged out a little bit, but at the very end of the animation for you know, the death blow, Gojo actually dies. So you're gonna notice that Gojo lost half of his health so far, and at the very end of the animation, everything goes dark and Gojo just dies. So this actually got patched, so you know, Metal Bat is no longer able to kill Gojo anymore, but like it was actually the only character in the history of the Strongest Battlegrounds that was able to kill a Gojo with Infinity activated. Yo, this guy just said Yatsumaki the tongue one. Yo, what are you talking about, bro? Why are you so sus? Alright, but the next character that we do have is Tatsumaki. So the first fact that we do have for this character is Tatsumaki actually has the fastest M1s in the entire game. So if I actually go up to you know, the Isagi over here, you're gonna notice that I have the fastest M1s in the entire game. So out of every single moveset in the Strongest Battlegrounds, Tatsumaki is the one that has the fastest M1s. But the next fact that we have is Tatsumaki is the most blockable character in the Strongest Battlegrounds as well. So if I actually go up to Myth real quick and he holds down his block, almost every single Tatsumaki move is actually blockable. So first move that we have is Crushing Pull. As you guys can see, it is blockable if somebody blocks. Next move we have is Windstorm Fury. So as you guys can see, this one is also blockable as well. And the next move that we have is Stone Coffin. And as you guys can see, this one is also blockable, bro. And last but not least, this right here is the only move that actually is not a, you know, blockable move. So if I use the Explosive Push, as you guys can see, this one actually breaks the block. But I'm not gonna lie, man, like it is still kind of buns because like almost every single other move is blockable. So the next fact that we have is Tatsumaki has actually been nerfed 6 times in the Strongest Battlegrounds. And I'm not even trolling, bro. Like, let me show you guys some proof. So on the Strongest Battlegrounds wiki, as you guys can see, it says this is by far the most nerfed character in the Strongest Battlegrounds with 6, technically 7 nerfs. So this character has actually been nerfed about 7 times, which is actually insane, bro. 7 nerfs for one character is like mind-blowing, bro. All right, so the next character that we have is Suryu, aka the martial artist. So the first fact that we have is actually about the Vanishing Kick. So as you guys know, with the Vanishing Kick, it actually has 2 parts. So if I use it one time, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro, that was like minus aura, bro. So let me just try that one more time. So as you guys can see, it has 2 parts. So if I use it again, you literally just teleport to the person like that. And this fact actually is, you can use the second part of the Vanishing Kick from like infinite range. So if I actually go ahead and put my speed multiplier all the way up to 10 real quick and use the Vanishing Kick and then run away and use it again, as you guys can see, this move literally has infinite range, bro. I don't know why that did not land. Let me try that again. So boom, if I run away and use it again, as you guys can see, it literally has infinite range. But what you have to keep in mind is this move has like a 3-second cooldown. So if you don't use the move again in like 3 seconds, it just cancels and you just like, you know, end up wasting the move. And the next fact that we have about Suryu is his ultimate mode actually has a deleted move that you could actually still use in the Strongest Battlegrounds. So as you guys can see, our first move is called Grand Fisher, and this is actually not the original move. There actually used to be a move before this, and I'm gonna show you guys what that move was. So if you go into build mode and like just put down down a random block anywhere and then configure that block and go into moveset modifier and scroll all the way down, you're gonna notice that there's a move called the Rising Fist. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there's actually a deleted Tatsumaki move that you could use as well, which is called the Seismic Fist. But in terms of Suryu, as you guys can see, I do have the old move, which is called the Rising Fist. So if I go up to this Isagi right here and use the Rising Fist, as you guys can see, I can still use that old move in the game. And the reason why they actually deleted this move is because it was buns, bro. Like, this move is actually like one of the worst moves I ever seen in the game, bro. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next character. All right, so the next character that we have is Child Emperor. And the first fact that we have is Child Emperor is going to be the first character in the game that has 2 movesets for his base form. So here we are on the Strongest Battlegrounds Discord server, and as you guys can see, the owner said Child Emperor's passive is going to be having another moveset, which is more stronger and amplified of the current base one. So pretty much what that means is Child Emperor's passive mode is going to be giving him another base moveset, which is pretty much a stronger version of the current one that he has right now. And the next fact that we have is Child Emperor's ultimate mode is going to be the craziest ultimate mode in the entire game. As you guys can see right here, the owner of the game said it took $10,000 just to make the animation for the awakening, bro. So as you guys can see in the screenshot, it's kind of hard to see, but like the robot or like the Child Emperor ultimate mode turns you into this big robot over here. And there's actually a video that he posted as well. So as you guys can see, you literally go up into the sky and every single part of like your like big robot body comes together and like forms. All right, so look at this thing, bro. Like, this is actually insane. So Child Emperor's ultimate mode is going to be like the craziest ultimate mode in the game. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and move on to the next character. And the last character that we have is Gojo. So the first fact that we have about Gojo is the blue move actually has 2 functions. So the first version of this is the normal one with infinity on. So as you guys can see, you literally just like bring this blue orb and like anybody in the area gets sucked up and they just like instantly die, bro. Look at that thing. And the second version that not a lot of people know about is if you turn infinity off and use the blue move, you're gonna notice that it does a melee combo. So as you guys can see, it literally one-shots the person as well. And surprisingly, not a lot of people knew about this, bro. So if you have infinity turned off and use the attract, aka the blue, you do some like really cool like, you know, melee combo that one-shots as well. And the next fact that we have is Gojo is actually the only character in the game that has a one-shot, one-kill wall combo. All right, so as you guys can see, I got Isagi like pinned up on the wall. Okay, pause. I did not mean it like that. All right, I did not mean it like that. So we got Isagi on the wall. So if I actually go ahead and you know, do my wall combo, as you guys can see, it actually one-shots the person, bro. They literally just get destroyed. Like his body's not even here anymore, bro. So Gojo is actually the only character in the game right now that has a one-shot, one-kill wall combo, which is actually insane. Fun fact, the Strongest Battlegrounds hasn't updated in over 109 days. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to lose my mind. But anyways, today we're gonna be looking at some fun facts that you probably didn't know about the Strongest Battlegrounds. And before we get into our first fact, make sure to subscribe because YouTube tells me only a small percentage of you guys who watch my videos are actually subscribed to the channel. So make sure to subscribe and like the video, and let's go ahead and get into fact number 1. All right, so the first fact that we have here is there's 26 trash cans around the map. And if you don't believe me, allow me to show you. All right, so the way I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this is actually by giving myself 10 times speed, and we're gonna be counting these one by one. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
25, and 26. So ladies and gentlemen, in the map, there's actually 26 trash cans, and you know, some people say there's 27, but I don't know, bro. Like, I counted every single one, and I found 26. All right, so the next fact that we have here is there's 408 tiles in the middle fighting area right over here. And the way I know this is I did some quick maths, okay? So if we find the width and length of this, like, you know, big box over here, we can actually find how many tiles are inside. All right, so look at this, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So there's 24 tiles going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we have 17 going this way and 24 going this way. So if we actually do the quick math real quick, we do indeed get 408 tiles in the middle area, okay? All right, so the next fact that a lot of people don't know in this game is you could get countered by the weakest dummy. And the way this works is you just have to M1 the dummy, and there's like a 1 in 0.0008% chance of this happening, bro. So if I actually just go up to the dummy and just start M1ing it, it a couple times. You know, just over and over again, just keep punching the dummy and make sure you punch the dummy because using moves do not work. So you have to make sure you punch the dummy. And yeah, every single time you punch the dummy, there's actually a small chance of the dummy countering you. And if you don't believe me, let me show you. All right, so I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have seen this clip, but in case you guys have not, look at this, bro. So this guy's in a public server, and as you guys can see, the weakest dummy literally just countered this guy, bro. He's getting barraged by the weakest dummy, and as you guys can see, he is now dead. And like I did say, the only way of this happening is if you just go up to the dummy and start M1ing it, and you have to make sure it's M1 only, like I did say, because if you use moves, it doesn't activate like the counter thing. So you have to make sure you only punch the dummy. And if you guys have seen some of my older videos, I spent days, literally just days, trying to like get this dummy to counter me, but it's just impossible, bro. Like there's actually such a small chance of it happening. So you know, if you're a lucky person, I would suggest you guys to try this out for yourselves, because you know, if you actually get countered by the weakest dummy, that's pretty sick. All right, so the next fact that we have here is you could turn the map into nighttime, and to do this glitch, you actually need to go ahead and use Tatsumaki. All right, so once you have Tatsumaki equipped, what you want to go ahead and do is head on top of the mountains, okay? So let me get in and just head up here real quick. All right, so once you're on top of the mountains, what you want to go ahead and do is use your ultimate mode, okay? So just head on top of the mountains, use your ultimate mode with Tatsumaki, and once you have your ultimate mode activated, what you want to go ahead and do is spawn in a dummy or a player if you want. You can test this out on one of your friends, and use Terrible Tornado, okay? So use Terrible Tornado, and once you use Terrible Tornado, I want you to hop off the map. So jump off the map with Terrible Tornado, and ladies and gentlemen, once we spawn back in, you are going to be noticing the map is pitch black. I can't see a thing. I can't even see my own character anymore, bro. Could I use a flashlight emote? Because I'm pretty sure there's an emote called the flashlight. Oh yeah, it's right here, dude. Flashlight. Let's go ahead and see if this works. Oh my god, it actually does. Dude, look at this. Dude, this is actually straight out of a horror movie, dude. So yeah, if you guys ever wanted to turn the map into nighttime, you actually could by using this glitch. But anyways, let me just reset because I want it to be daytime. All right, so finally we have the sun back in the game, and let's go ahead and move on to our next fact. All right, so the next fact that we have here is you can spawn gear in the strongest battlegrounds and even give yourself some Goku moveset moves. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if you actually go into settings and give yourself build mode and just place down a random block, okay? So like, let's just say I just put a block down right over here, and I actually go ahead and configure this block and scroll down into gear spawner and search for something called the roll orb. And once you have that on, what you want to go ahead and do is simply just touch the block, okay? Once you touch the block, you're gonna notice that you have a Dragon Ball in your hand, and if you press the Dragon Ball, as you guys can see, I literally just turned Super Saiyan. As you guys can see, I'm now flying around, and I actually have a move in my moveset called the Energy Bomb. And if you guys don't know what this is, it is pretty much a Kamehameha. Oh, never mind, it's a spear bomb. Look at this thing, bruh. It is literally just a spear bomb. So the more I hold it, the bigger the spear bomb gets. And dude, look at this thing, dude. This thing is insane. Let me go ahead and just throw this down real quick. As you guys can see, I just threw down a spear bomb, and yeah, it's actually pretty insane, bro. As you guys can see, there's like a whole lot on this list here, so you could go through this, pick out some of the cool ones, and like troll your friends and stuff. All right, so the next fact that we have here is you could actually go ahead and see what it looks like inside of the death counter room. So as you guys know, whenever you get death countered in this game, you get teleported into a room where the death counter animation happens. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys where this animation actually takes place. So what you want to go ahead and do is actually go ahead and just fly yourself real quick. Once you fly yourself, what you want to go ahead and do is from the middle of the map, from this side over here, what you want to do is just go ahead and just you know, head over here, and pretty much what you want to do is just say goodbye to the map, because ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be heading like 10 minutes like this way, okay? So from the map, what you want to do is just keep heading this way, and like I did say, it's quite a journey, okay? So be prepared. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going this direction, and once we get a little closer to it, we'll be back. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a mysterious box all the way over there. Yeah, we're still pretty far away from it, and dude, you could barely, I can't even see the map anymore, bro. This is how far this thing is. Wait, where is it? Oh my god, dude, I thought I got lost for a second. So it is literally so far away. Like I did say, this is gonna take a while, but at least we see our destination now, right? So once we see our destination, it's pretty simple from there, okay? All right, so as you guys can see, we're getting so much closer, and bro, I have no idea where the map is anymore. Like, the map is long gone, but anyways, this is what I was talking about, bro. This thing right here is the death counter animation box. So it's literally just a random box in the middle of nowhere, and sadly, I can't really go inside, but what I could do is actually go ahead and go into free cam. And if I go into free cam, we could go ahead and just take a peek inside. So look at this, bro. This right here is where all the magic happens. So anytime you get death countered, you get teleported to this block right over here. And pretty much once you get teleported to this block, the animation for the death counter happens. So yeah, if you guys were ever wondering how the death counter works, that is how it works right there. And I know what you guys are thinking. Floaty, what the hell is that behind you? And that's a good question, because that brings us on to our next fact. No! Okay, so we kind of fell off, so I guess we gotta go ahead and just make that journey all the way back there again, okay?
3 hours later.
Alright, so finally, after making the journey twice, we have finally arrived at our destination, alright? So as you guys can see, this thing right here is actually our next fact. And if you guys don't know what this is actually where the animation for atomic slash happens. So let's actually go ahead and just get a little bit closer real quick. Alright, so check this out, bro. As you guys can see, there's a big red orb. I don't know what this orange thing is right here, but if we actually go into free cam, as you guys can see, this thing right here is the same exact animation as the one in the game when you actually land the move. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty fun fact, bro. I don't know what this orange thing is though, to be honest. Like, this is kind of new to me, but this is where all the magic happens, okay? So yeah, drop your comments in the comments down below if you guys knew about this, alright? Alright, so the next fact that we have here is the weakest dummy has actually had a evolution. So if you guys remember, when this game first came out, the weakest dummy in the game was a Ultra Instinct Goku. Then he became a normal Goku. Then he became homeless. Then he became a Santa Claus, and so on and so forth until what he is right now. And as you guys know, in the next update, it is rumored to be the weakest dummy is going to be having his revenge arc, okay? So yeah, comment down below what you think is going to be next for the weakest dummy. I think in the next update, bro, we might have a boss battle, bro. We might have a weakest dummy boss battle, okay? Alright, so the next fact that we have here is you can no longer go on top of trees. So I don't know if you guys remember, but back then you were actually able to like camp on top of the trees, and sadly a long time ago they got rid of that feature, okay? So if I actually go ahead and go on top of a tree right now, as you guys can see, I'm on top of the tree, but after like 3 seconds it just kicks me off, and yeah, it kind of sucks, bro. Alright, so the next fact that we have here is you can actually go ahead and join random people's private servers. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, since the game has not updated in over 3 months, I have been bored lately, and I've been actually joining a lot of these private servers lately myself as well. And the way you do this is pretty simple. So pretty much what you want to do is actually go ahead and go onto the strongest Battlegrounds group, which is called Yielding Arts. And once you're on the group, what you want to do is just scroll down, and as you guys can see, we have a bunch of random private servers made by random people. So this one right here says Simon Says with my friend. This one right here says knock people off the map. This one right here says free KJ moveset. So as you guys can see, there's actually a bunch of random different ones here, and low-key I want to go ahead and check out this one right here, which is Destructible City with custom movesets. Oh my god. Okay, as you guys can see, we have a bunch of random movesets over here, bro. We have a Yakuza moveset, we have a Vessel moveset, we have a Vampire one. So I think you guys get the point here. There's a bunch of random different ones that you guys could use, and like I did say, like I've been bored lately, so playing games like these or like random private servers like these have kind of helped me cope with the no update experience, okay? Alright, so the next fact that we have here is actually one to do with like the last event in the strongest Battlegrounds. So if you guys remember, there was an event in the strongest Battlegrounds called the Egg Hunt events, and if you were actually able to beat the events, you were able to get this item right over here called the strongest egg. And ladies and gentlemen, if you got this egg during the events, you could now sell that same egg for some robux, okay? So I know it's not much, but yeah, if you guys have this egg and you need an extra 200 robux for something, you could actually go ahead and sell this egg. So you literally just go over here and press sell, and you'd have to actually go ahead and just match it with the price, which is 200, and yeah, you're able to make some robux off a thing that you got for free. Alright, so the next fact that we have here is death counter has infinite range. Alright, so as you guys can see, I have my alt account with me right over here, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and use my ultimate mode, and my alt account is gonna be using his ultimate mode as well. And what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be putting my alt on this side of the map over here, and I'm gonna be heading to that side of the map over there. Alright, so as you guys can see, my alt account is all the way down there. Let me go ahead and just jump on it a few times. So there we go. And pretty much what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna be using a flame wave cannon on my alt account from all the way over there, and I'm gonna be using a death counter from all the way over here. All right, let me go ahead and use a flame wave cannon. Oh my god, what is that aim, bro? Okay, here we go. And now I use a death cannon. Oh my god, bro, I literally just teleported across the entire map. I just teleported across the entire map. Oh my god. All right, so as you guys just saw right there, the death counter does indeed have an infinite range, okay? So if you guys didn't know that, now you do. All right, so since we're on the topic of Saitama, the next fact is actually about Saitama as well. So as you guys know, in the strongest Battlegrounds, we have these beautiful clouds in the sky. And did you guys know, if you use a serious punch, all those clouds in the sky are gonna go away, okay? So let me go ahead and use a serious punch real quick, and let's go ahead and see if this is actually true, bro. There we go. Oh my god. Every single cloud is now gone from the sky. So if you guys did not know that, now you do. All right, so the next fact that we have here is Gojo has a one-shot wall combo, okay? So as you guys know, every single character in this game has their own unique wall combo. But in terms of Gojo, he has a one-shot, one-kill wall combo, okay? So if I actually go ahead and just spawn a dummy right over here, I have the Gojo moveset activated. And if I actually go ahead and get this dummy in a wall combo, as you guys can see, it is a one-shot, one-kill wall combo, okay? All right, so the next fact that we have here is actually about Saitama as well. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably heard about this one, but if you use your ultimate mode and go on top of any trash can in the map and use a omnidirectional punch, you're gonna notice that you go flying into the sky and you can actually go on top of the mountains as well. So yeah, this actually works in public servers as well. So like I did say, there's actually so many glitches in this game. So if this video gets 5,000 likes, I'll go over some glitches that not a lot of people know as well. So make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to our next fact. All right, so the next fact that we have is actually about emotes. So as you guys know, there's something in settings called the attack speed multiplier, and if I use a emote, you're gonna notice my emote is normal speed, but anytime I put my attack speed up, you're gonna notice your emote gets that much faster as well. So not only does my attacks get faster, but your emotes get faster as well. Like, bro, look how cursed this looks, man. So if I actually go ahead and put this up all the way to like 10, which is the max, look at this, bro. Oh my god. Dude, what is happening, bro? What is going on? All right, so the next fact that we have here is there's actually black flashes in this game. So what you want to go ahead and do is get 2 perfect blocks in a row. So as you guys can see, I actually do have my ult here with me once again. And what I'm going to go ahead and do on my ult account is punch, and I'm going to block it twice. And you're going to notice if you perfect block twice, you're going to be able to do a black flash. And something that not a lot of people know about the black flash is it has AoE. So as you guys can see, I went ahead and spawned in 3 dummies, and I'm going to go ahead and do this one more time. So if I get 2 perfect blocks in a row, as you guys can see, it actually went ahead and damaged every single one of them, okay? All right, so the next fact that we have here is you could actually climb a lot higher in the map and even get on top of the mountains if you do it correctly with Tatsumaki. And pretty much the way you do this is by putting down a stone coffin in like the corner of the map, like maybe right around here. And then you want to go ahead and just climb the stone coffin and then use your explosive push. And like I did say, if you use this correctly, you're going to be able to actually go ahead and go up top of the map. So yeah, like I did say, it does take a little bit of practice, but it is possible because I have seen people do this, and yeah, it's actually a pretty cool fact. All right, so the next fact that we have here is another one about the weakest dummy. And did you guys know the weakest dummy takes 5 seconds to respawn? Yeah, if you guys didn't know that, now you do. There we go. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. There we go. So yeah, it takes 5 seconds for the dummy to respawn. And yeah, like I did say, it's a pretty fun fact, okay? All right, so this fact is actually something to do with the water, okay? So if I actually go up to my alt account here and do a down slam, you're gonna notice that there's actually water sound effects in this game, bro. I did not know that, okay? Like, I haven't like came to this side of the map like a lot to know this. It's actually pretty interesting. Look at this, man. So if I do a down slam, you're gonna hear some water splash and some water particles and stuff like that as well. And I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty cool. All right, so the next fact that we have is actually something to do with the environment. So as you guys know, we have trees in the game. And if you actually throw somebody into a tree, you're gonna notice that there's gonna be some leaves that fall off the tree as well. Look at this, bro. I just threw my alt account into the tree and there was a bunch of leaves that fell down. So let me go and try that again. And as you guys can see, we have a bunch of leaves falling off the tree. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, there's actually so many small details in this game that a lot of people don't know about. And the next fact that we have is you can wall combo somebody on the trash can. So as you guys know, you can wall combo somebody on a tree, you can wall combo them on a wall, but not a lot of people know that you can wall combo somebody on a trash can, okay? So let me go and do that real quick. And as you guys can see, a wall combo on a trash can. All right, so the last fact that we have here is you can actually go ahead and use a praise peril on Suryu's cutscene move, which is called Earth Splitting Strike. Let me go ahead and just face myself on my alt account real quick and use an Earth Splitting Strike. And if I use a praise peril, as you guys can see, I literally just canceled the move, but somehow I didn't hit my alt account. Okay, let's try that again. All right, let's try that one more time. All right, so let me go ahead and use it, and now we use the praise peril, and there we go. So it looks like you don't actually hit the person, but at least you get yourself out of the situation. All right, today I've gathered some of the most viral glitches that exist inside of Roblox's strongest battlegrounds. And these glitches include speed glitches, going invisible, flying around the map, and even getting an insane aura. And I also heard you could get some insane aura by liking the video and subscribing, but I already know that you guys know that, right? Right? But anyways, today we're gonna be reacting to some of the most insane glitches in the strongest battlegrounds and put them to the test to see if they actually work or if they're fake. Let's get started, bro. Alright, so the first glitch that we have is this one right here, and it says how to do the new speed glitch in TSB. And it's made by my boy Sub to Arrow. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man, this has 10,000 likes, which is actually insane. So clearly, it looks like this actually might work because it has this many likes. Alright, so let's go ahead and check this out. So it says equip the hunter's pose emote. So it looks like that's, step number 1. So all he does is he equips that, and then it says use the emote with an accessory equipped, then unequip it after a second. So you use the emote and then you equip an accessory. So whoa. Okay, as you guys can see, this guy's literally just zooming. All right, so let me get this straight, bro. So step number 1 is to use the emote called hunter pose, and I'm pretty sure I have that emote. So if I search up hunter, yeah, it's right here, hunter pose. So pretty much what he did is he used this emote. After you use this emote, you pretty much just put on an accessory. So you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and put on the white cape, and after you put on the white cape, you take it off, and then you pretty much just start. Oh, wait, it's actually working. Wait, it's working, but like it's not okay, never mind. It's working. Oh my god, dude, it's actually working. So it looks like it only works when you go backwards, because like if I try to run forward, it's like wind holding me back, bro. Like, when you're running against the wind, it looks pretty weird. But if I start running backwards or jumping backwards, as you guys can see, it literally just works. Look at this thing. This is actually insane. Okay, so we are off to a good start, bro. It looks like glitch number 1 actually works. So if you guys want to do a very simple speed glitch, this is all you got to do, man. Look at this thing. This is insane. All right, but the next glitch that we have is the scariest glitch in TSB. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Like, the scariest glitch, like, bro, what is gonna happen? Like, I don't know, man. There's only one way to find out. All right, so the scariest glitch in TSB, let's go ahead and check this out. So you start off by doing a omnidirectional punch, and then you reset your character, clear the dummy, and then you respawn. Oh my god, bro, that is actually insane. That right there is actually insane, dude. That is like the omnidirectional punches just happening. All right, so for this glitch, the first thing that we have to do is switch to Saitama, aka the strongest hero. And now let's go ahead and pop our serious mode, and I have no idea why there's still KJ text, man. Like, that's been around for so long, bro. But pretty much what you have to do for this glitch is use a omnidirectional punch as you go up in the air like this, or actually not yet. And now we go ahead and reset our character like so. I'm resetting my character, bro. It's not working. All right, hold on. We have to check this out again. Okay, so I think I did that wrong. So you're supposed to reset, and even though you reset, you're still in the animation. So you just gotta just do all the steps. Let's try it again, man. All right, boom, hit him with the omnidirectional punch. There we go. And then we reset our character, go up to this menu, and then we clear entities, and then I respawn my character. Where's respawn? Right here. Okay, there we go. And if I look up in the sky, we should be able to see the omnidirectional punches in the air. Wait, there we go. Oh my god. Wait, we did it. We actually did it. Oh my god, that looks insane. That actually looks insane, bro. Oh my god. Check that out. If you guys ever wondered how the omnidirectional punch looks like, this is how it looks like, bro. And that is okay. Now it just disappeared for some reason. And now the map is nighttime as well. That is pretty interesting. Okay, so 1, you can actually see the omnidirectional punch, and 2, the map turns into nighttime. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this looks pretty nice, bro. Like, this actually looks a lot better than the nighttime feature they have in the game right now. Like, this thing right here called the day-night cycle. Like, I don't know, man. I just personally don't find that like really nice and aesthetic wise. Like, bro, tell me this does not look so much better, bro. But anyways, it looks like this glitch is actually true, and this is only glitch number 2 out of the 13 glitches that we're gonna be checking out. Let's go ahead and move on to glitch number 3. All right, so here's the next glitch. It's called TSB glitch and an eye emoji, and it's made by somebody named Scatter. So apparently this right here is an invisibility glitch with Sonic. So let's go ahead and check this out, man. Let's see what this is. All right, so he's doing the John Cena emote. Make sure you have your ultimate mode. All right, that's pretty simple. Teleport dash and then spam the 4th move. And as you guys can see, this guy just turned invisible, bro. So pretty much what you do is you literally just dash, and as soon as you dash, what you want to do is just pop your 4th move. And as you guys can see, this guy just turns invisible just like that, bro. Works in public servers as well. Okay, damn. So apparently this works in public servers too. So the first thing that we have to do is switch to the Sonic moveset. And also, if you guys cannot tell by my voice, I am kind of sick, man. I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like around this season, like, everybody just gets sick. Like, I don't know, bro. It's actually insane. But anyways, back on the topic, man, we gotta go ahead and just give ourselves our awakening. So give awakening. We go ahead and just pop our ultimate mode like so. And bro, like, I feel like Sonic definitely does, deserve a rework. But anyways, what we need to do is just side dash like this, because as you guys know, with Sonic, you get these like super cool teleport dashes. And then press this right away. And hey, yo, am I doing something wrong? Wait, hold on. Let me give myself no cooldown. All right, the instructions are pretty easy, man. All you have to do is just dash and then use your 4-fold flash strike. So let me try this again, all right? So we're gonna dash, and now we use this. Come on. It did not work. Let me try that again. Boom. Do I have to do it faster, bro? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it at the same time. I'm gonna press dash and press the move at the same exact time. There we go. It's not working, dude. It's literally not working. Why is it not working? There is no way they patched this, bro. As you guys can see, like, I'm doing all the steps correctly. It's not working, dude. Wait, hold on. Somebody named He the Great said, I figured out how to exactly do it. Step 1, you need Awakening Avatar Game Pass and set it to the avatar that you're currently using. Step 2, get Sonic Awakening. Step 3, use Sonic's teleport side dash and quickly, like, you know, use the move. And let's go ahead and see if this works, okay? So I do have the Awakening, you know, outfit Game Pass. So if I go ahead and put that on, where is it at, bro? Customize Awakening outfit. So if I, you know, go ahead and just put this on to the one that I have. Okay, I have no idea which one it is, bro. Which one is it? Is it this? Okay, it's this one right here. So if I press apply, it's now onto my normal avatar, okay? And apparently it should work now because you put on the Awakening Game Pass. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but let's see if it fixes the issue, okay? So if I dash and use the move, oh, it worked! It actually worked! Oh my god, okay, I was not expecting that to work. As you guys can see, I am literally invisible right now. Let me beat up the weakest dummy, bro. This is insane. And apparently this works in public servers too. So you know what? Let's join the public server real quick and quickly test this out. All right, so here we are on the public server, and bro, we're gonna speedrun our ultimate mode. All right, we're just gonna speedrun this. We're just gonna go ahead and just murder this guy named Juju. So now we go back in. Oh my god, he's getting destroyed, bro. He is actually getting destroyed. And now we throw a shuriken. He's gonna come right towards me. Boom. He said footy. Did you mean to say floaty? Wait, I think this guy might be a subscriber, bro. Oh, he said floaty. Hey, what's good, my guy? All right, so it looks like this guy is a subscriber. So shout out to my boy Juju. And you know what, man? I'm not gonna kill you, man. He said I am subscribed. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, my guy. So we're not gonna kill this guy because he's a subscriber. So let's go ahead and you know, get the other people in the server and try to get our awakening. I think he should be, yeah, we got our ultimate mode. So let me go ahead and just pop this real quick. And ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and see if this glitch actually works in public servers. All right, so what you want to do is just dash and use this, and there, oh my god, it works. Wait, does he see me? Wait, does he actually see me? Oh, I don't think he sees me, bro. Let me hit him. Oh no, wait, okay, if you punch, your invisibility goes away. Okay, we have to make sure we don't punch anybody, okay? So let me go ahead and just try this one more time. So we're gonna dash, and now we use the move, and boom, there we go. We are now invisible again. So all I have to do is just make sure I don't hit anybody, because that gets rid of the invisibility. Wait, this is my subscriber from, oh my god, bro, this guy is toxic, bro. Wait, I'm right behind him. I don't think he sees me, bro. I'm right behind you, man. Come on. No, if you dash again, oh my god, I think I just choked. I just wasted it, man. I think if you hit people, it works, but if you dash, it gets rid of it. Wait, why does he have the same outfit as me? Bro, what is going on? All right, but anyways, it looks like this glitch is actually true, which is actually insane. And let's go ahead and move on to the next glitch. But it looks like the next glitch that we have is this one right here, called a new overpowered glitch in the strongest battlegrounds, made by RemKO. Equip the square up emote and leg weight accessory, then use hypnotize emote, and you should be able to get like flung away or something. I'm pretty sure I know this glitch. I've actually done this before, and it's actually insane. Let me see if it still works. All right, so for this glitch, it looks like you need about like 3 things. The first thing that you need is something called the leg iron, and you could get this by getting 6,200 kills or buying it like everybody else. All right, you could buy them with these spins. But anyways, you want to go ahead and put on this leg iron thingy. Once you have this on, you're gonna use the emote called squared up, which is this thing right over here, okay? And then right after that, use hypnotize, and apparently you should get flung in the air. So square up, hypnotize. Oh my god, wait, it worked, but I think we could go higher. So square up, and now we use the hypnotize. Okay, it did not work. Let me try that again, and boom. Okay, we got a little bit higher, but I think we could go a lot higher, bro. Oh, there we go. As you guys can see, you could go pretty high. Wait, I wonder how high you could go, because if you time it correctly, like, I'm pretty sure you could like go super high. So let me try that one more time. Oh my god, wait, you could actually go so high up. Well, you could use this to like easily get on top of the mountains, bro. So if you guys ever want to get on top of the mountains in a public server, you could use this glitch to easily do that. But anyways, it looks like this glitch is actually real as well. Let's go ahead and move on to the next glitch. All right, the next glitch that we have is actually a pretty new one, and it says how to do the new giant snake glitch, and it's made by somebody named Vexility Gaming. All right, so the first step is to size yourself to 0.1. All right, pretty simple. Click the hat icon at the top left and use Slinky, which is the snake thing, and then size your username back to 1 and troll people as having a pet. All right, that seems pretty simple, bro. So just like the last glitch, you have to go ahead and you know, open up the accessories, and there should be something called Slinky, and where is it at, bro? Okay, it's this thing right here, which is 20,000 kills, and 20,000 kills is pretty difficult, I'm not gonna lie. So a lot of people just buy this instead, but let's go ahead and put it on. And as you guys can see, it's like some snake thing around your head, and bro, I'm not gonna lie, this, like, I think this is from Demon Slayer, bro. I forgot his name, but like there's that one Hashira in Demon Slayer that has like a snake around him. But step number 1 is to size ourselves down to 0.1. So size 0.1. Wait, do I have to put in my username? Okay, there we go. Oh my god, we are a midget, bro. So once we're this size, we want to go ahead and just size ourselves back to normal. So boom, and wait, the snake is the same size. The snake is the same size. What, bro? What am I doing wrong? Oh, I'm an idiot, bro. I think you're supposed supposed to size yourself down first. So I'm gonna size myself down first, and then we put on the snake, and there we go. Okay, now I think it should work. I think it should work now. So now if we go back to normal, oh my god, bro, this is sick. As you guys can see, we have a pet snake. Oh, that is so fire, bro. So as you guys can see, it looks like this thing is actually real. So I'm not gonna lie, it looks really cool, and I'm pretty sure you can make it bigger, bro. So if I go back to size 0.1 and put on the snake, and instead of like putting myself back to the normal like one size, if I size myself to like, let's say 10, oh my god, wait, look at the snake, bro. The snake is so huge. Check that out. That is actually insane, bro. That is actually insane. So yeah, if you guys ever want to troll your friends by you know, having a pet snake in the game, you could do it by doing this glitch. All right, but the next glitch that we have is this one right here, and it says Tatsumaki Ultimate Glitch in the Strongest Battlegrounds, and it's made by somebody named Vextility Gaming again. So it's the same person from the last glitch. Okay, so it says Terraria Flashbacks. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. I'm pretty sure Terraria is a game, and bro, it's a W game, bro. So you pretty much use Tatsumaki's finisher, I think. So he uses the tornado. After the tornado, he uses the ultimate mode for Tatsumaki, and it should like make a really cool animation, bro. Oh my god, that looks so sick. That is actually aura. That looks so clean. All right, step number 1 is to use Tatsumaki. There we go. And pretty much what we want to do is just give ourselves our awakening, and then get the weakest dummy to like low HP so we could finish him off with the Windstorm Fury finisher. So let me go ahead and just bully this guy real quick. Boom. And now we do this, and let me just get him in a wombo combo, man. Boom. All right, so now that the weakest dummy is pretty low, if I use the Windstorm Fury and then use my ultimate mode right after, it should make a oh my god. Oh, yo, that is so clean. Oh my god, that is actually fire. So as you guys saw right there, you could actually do some like custom like, you know, finisher with that move, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks really good. Like I feel like that itself should be a finisher for Tatsumaki, man. So yeah, it looks like this glitch is true as well. Let's see if that's the same case with the next glitch. Let's see if that's the same case with the next one. How to do the new fling glitch in TSB, and it's made by somebody named Maxi. So let's go and check this out, man. All right, this guy's just getting a stoic bomb on him. Wait, what is happening? Oh, wait, is that the glitch? Okay, now he's giving the tutorial. So step 1 is to use square up again. Bro, the square up emote is like the most glitchiest and buggiest emote in the game. Like, I would not be surprised if they get rid of this in the next update. So you have to use that and then get hit by any move that ragdolls you. That seems pretty simple. So let's go and check it out. So for this glitch, it looks like you need a second person. So let me go ahead and just get a second person in here. All right, so here I have my alt account. Wait, that's my main account. And why does it say top G? If you want to be the top G, you have to be bald, bro. You are not bald. All right, but anyways, the way you do this glitch is pretty simple. The first thing that you want to do is use the square up emote, and all I have to do on my other account is you know, just hit myself with a blitz shot. So now we just use a blitz shot like so. Boom. And I think we should get oh wait, it actually worked. It actually worked. Okay, let's try that one more time. All right, let me square up, and now we're gonna go ahead and use a blitz shot, and boom, right after this we should get oh wait, this is actually insane. Wait, I wonder what would happen if I have the leg iron on, because as you guys know, when you have the leg iron on, you literally just get like glitched insanely. So with the leg iron, if I use this, boom, let's see what happens. Let's see what Okay, never mind. I guess you just get flung away the first time. Like, there's no, like, after flung. But yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, man. This glitch is pretty insane. I'm surprised it actually still works because this was from a while ago, bro. You could easily get on top of the mountains with this if you, like, use it near the mountain. So it looks like this glitch is real as well. Let's see if the next one is real or fake. All right, so the next one that we have is this one right here called FOV glitch. And I'm pretty sure that means field of view. And it's made by somebody named JJ Washers. So let's go ahead and check this out. So it says how to do the FOV glitch, which is the field of view, and I'm pretty sure that means like zoom out your screen or zoom it in. So it says look for emo called blink. So we have to look for something called the blink emote. So that's pretty easy so far. It's called blink, and let's see what step number 2 is. So use the emote and then immediately M1. Okay, so you use this. Oh, so it zooms out your screen. So I guess this is a good thing if you're trying to like sweat in the game or something, because you literally get more you know, field of view. So let's go ahead and just check it out, man. So the first thing that we have to do is get the emote, which is called blink. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on, and right after this we should just immediately punch. Oh, there we go, we got a first try. As you guys can see, like everything is just zoomed out, so it looks like we're just playing on a super zoomed out screen. Oh my god, I could see the entire map. This is insane. So I guess this glitch is for those you know, super tryhards that don't want to touch grass and just want to see the entire map. This is your glitch, man. It actually works. So let's go ahead and move on to the next glitch. All right, so next we have a glitch called how to do the new OP speed glitch, do not abuse, and it's made by Maxi, the same person person from the last glitch. All right, let's check this out, man. Okay, this guy's just zooming through the map. He is going crazy. He said equip both square up and hype. So step 1 is equip square up and hypnotize, and this is the same as the first glitch, I think. So step 2, walk up to a trash can, stand close to it, use square up, and then what do you do after that? So you use square up, use hypnotize, and then spam click the trash can. And if you do it correctly, as you guys can see, this guy is zooming through the map. That is insane. All right, so we got the trash can right over here, and we want to go ahead and just get super close to the trash can and use square up, and then you use hypnotize and grab the trash can. And wait, it didn't work. So square up, hypnotize, and then pick up the trash can. The pickup animation worked, but I don't know, bro. Is it not working, dude? Square up, hypnotize, and then grab the trash can. We went like super high up in the air. It's not working, dude. Okay, so in the comments, he said the glitch only works in some servers. It's random if it works or not. So I don't know why it's not working in my private server, but let me go ahead and just join a public server and see if it works in a public. All right, so here we are in a KJ server. It's been so long I haven't used KJ, bro. So let's go ahead and just use the square up. After using square up, you just want to go ahead and pop your hypnotize and okay, all right, square up, hypnotize, and now we pick up the trash. It's not working. Wait, let me try another trash can. Let me try one that's like not near a tree. So that one right there is perfect. All right, so we go up to the trash can, use square up, and then press hypnotize, and then okay, why did it teleport me, man? So square up, hypnotize, and then grab the trash. It's not working, bro. Why does it not work? There's no way this is the first glitch that doesn't work, man. So hypnotize and grab the trash. It's not working, man. It's literally not working, man. All right, but the next glitch that we have is how to get on top of the mountain, 2-player edition. So yeah, let's go and check this out. This is a glitch that lets you get on top of the mountain. So the first thing that you have to do is hit your person or the second person with a whirlwind stream. All right, that's pretty interesting. So use that, and then your friend gets on top of your head. Your friend uses a laugh emo or any emo that is similar to the laugh emo. Okay, so you use that, and pretty much from there you just start like jumping up in the air. So he says you don't even have to jump. It just automatically takes you up into the sky, and you can get on top of the mountains just like that. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty simple. Nothing too crazy. So here I have my other account, and he does have the laughing emo. As you guys can see, he's using it right here. So pretty much what I want to do is first of all, I want to hit him with a whirlwind stream. So boom, there we go. And then I want to get on top of his head, and he uses that emote. Okay, so he's gonna use the laughing emote, and does he jump? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Okay, so he's gonna use the laughing emote. There we go. And what is something supposed to happen? Or are we supposed to like it's not working, man. Nothing is happening. But yeah, that's pretty sad. That is another glitch that just does not work anymore. So let's go ahead and move on to the next glitch and see if that one is real or false. All right, the next one that we have is this one right here. It says the new secret aura, and it's made by somebody named QN Vexness or Vexus. Let's go ahead and check it out, man. All right, step 1, have a friend play a Sonic. Okay, so your friend plays a Sonic. Step 2, get to low health. Okay, pretty simple, pretty simple. And step 3, as your friend uses scatter, they have to leave the game quickly before you die. And if you do that correctly, as you guys can see, you get some pretty special aura, which is actually pretty cool. So let's go and check it out. All right, so my other account is going to be using scatter and then leave the game right. Okay, that was not quick enough, bro. That was not quick enough. Okay, my other account is on my phone, so I don't know how fast you could leave on a phone, bro. So I think I'm gonna do it the other way around, all right? I'm gonna like scatter on this account and then like try to do it on the other account. So hold on. Okay, so we're gonna use the scatter and then leave the game right away. And if I join the game back, I think it should be working. All right, so here we are back in the game, and it looks like I do not have aura. All right, that is pretty sad because I thought this would have actually worked. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and move on to the next glitch because this one was false as well, I think. All right, the next one that we have is this one right here that says the biggest aura in the strongest battlegrounds. How to get a giant aura made by this guy right here. All right, let's check this out, bro. Let's check this out. I want to get insane aura. So first you have to make sure your character is small, and you have to activate your awakening with an aura. So that's like Garo, Metal Bat, Tatsumaki. So yeah, it looks like he's using Garo. So he pops his ultimate mode as a little person, okay? And then now he makes his avatar back to a normal or even bigger, and you should be able to have some insane amount of aura. See, I'm not gonna lie, that seems pretty simple. Let's try it out. All right, so I'm gonna be using Garo as well. So all I have to do is just give myself my awakening. So size myself down to a midget and then use my ultimate mode. So let's go ahead and just pop this real quick. Boom, there we go. And now I'm gonna size myself back to 5. And oh, look at that aura. Look at this. This is insane. So as you guys can see, you have some insane amount of aura, bro. Like people could detect your aura from like a mile away. And I'm not even trolling, bro. Like you could see this from a mile away. So it looks like this glitch is actually true. And oh my god, it's so laggy, bro. The lag is insane. So yeah, it looks like this glitch is true as well. Let's go ahead and move on to the next glitch. All right, so the last glitch that we have is this one right here. It says new KJ glitch in TSB. is B. Let's check it out. Wait, why am I tagged in this? It says hashtag floatyzone. All right, let's check this out, man. All right, so it looks like he starts off by using his ultimate mode, and then he goes into first person and uses the 20-20-20 dropkick, okay? What's the glitch? Is the glitch invisible? Okay, so it looks like he's invisible. Okay, I've never seen or heard this glitch, so wait, he's not invisible anymore. Wait, is he only invisible because he's in first person? Wait, we gotta check this out, man. There's no way, bro. All right, let's go ahead and pop our ultimate mode with KJ. There we go. And all we have to do is just go into first person, use our 20-20-20 dropkick. Boom, there we go. And as you guys can see, we are invisible, and I'm not sure if it's invisible or if we're just in first person. So you go invisible for the cutscene, and then you just stop being invisible afterwards. So that's pretty interesting. I mean, it's not really a glitch. Well, I don't know. Maybe it is, but I wouldn't really consider it like a game-breaking glitch or anything like that. All right, so the first glitch that we have here is a glitch that you could use to fly out of the map. You could use this when you're in 1v1s. You could use it when you're running away from people. So it basically lets you just fly out of the map. So basically, for this glitch, you actually need a couple of things. So the first thing that you need is something called the leg iron. So if you go into the accessories and scroll down, you're gonna notice that there's an accessory called the leg iron. So you want to go ahead and put that on. So as you guys can see, I have like this iron thing on my leg now. You know, I don't skip leg days, bro. All right, I never skip leg days. And once you have this thing on, what you want to go ahead and do next is make sure you have 2 of these emotes. So emo number 1 is an emo called squared up, and emo number 2 is one called the b-hop. So I'm sure a lot of you guys know that if you have this leg iron and use square up, it actually bugs you out. Like as you guys can see, like I am absolutely bugged out like crazy right now. But if you use the square up and then right after use b-hop, as you guys can see, you get flung in the sky. So if you like time this correctly, like you could actually go flying into the sky. So it's pretty much just a luck thing. Like as you guys can see, I got it right there. So you literally just go flying, bro. And sometimes you even go out of the map and you just like never come back down. Like I don't know how gravity works in this game, but like this one time, bro, like I went outer space and I just didn't come back down, bro. And yeah, before we move on to the next glitch, I actually want to go ahead and join a public server and show you guys how funny this glitch is in public servers. All right, so here we are in a public server. So you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and you know, try to beat this guy up real quick. I'm gonna try to get into 1v1, and like in the middle of the 1v1, I'm just gonna like fly away, bro. So let me go ahead and just piece this guy up. All right, we get him in a little wombo. Okay, I don't know how I missed that. Bro, he just sent me a friend request. I'm trying to fight you, bro. I don't want to be friends. I want to murder you. All right, fight back. Fight back. Oh, he's a subscriber. Okay, my bad, bro. Thank you, man. I think we got off on the wrong foot. Let me just dap him up real quick. Yes, sir. There we go. I'm sorry, man. So yeah, shout out to the subscriber. I don't want to go ahead and you know, bully him. So let's go ahead and try to bully somebody else. This guy's just running like crazy. Let me try to get this guy right here. Come here, buddy. All right, he's actually fighting back as well. So we're gonna go try to get him. All right, so we're gonna try to get him in a little combo. And now we do this. Oh, he used evasive. What's good, buddy? All right, there's no way I lose this 1v1 in front of my subscriber, bro. And there is no way I lose this. Okay, pause. What? All right, now we hit a flowing water like so. And now we get a down slam. And then we use this. We combo extend like this. And then we use... What? How did I miss that? Okay, you know what, bro? I think it's time for a tactical retreat, bro. I think it is time for a tactical retreat. No, I didn't go high enough. All right, let's try that again. Bro, stop hitting me. I need some space. Hey, get off me. So yeah, for this glitch, you actually need to have a little bit of distance between you and your opponent for it to actually work, because you need the time, bro. You need the time for it to like wind up. Okay, this guy needs to like back up, bro. Oh, he's hitting the L dance. All right, buddy. No, get away. All right, we're gonna hit him with the flowing water. And now we back up over here. We square up. Come on, square up. And now we use the B-hop. Oh my God. All right, we square up, and now we... Bro, what? All right, we square up, and then we use B-hop. Oh, I flung him! Bro, I flung the wrong guy. Wait, this is actually hilarious, bro. All right, and now we go in B-hop, and there we go. Oh, my God. Wait, let me go on top of the mountains. And here we go. Yes, sir. As you guys can see, we are now on top of the mountains. But be careful, though, because this might be bannable, I think. But yeah, man, just be careful with it. And let's go ahead and move on to the next glitch. All right, so the next glitch that we have is a speed glitch. So the way this glitch works is it lets you like speed around the map, and it actually works in public servers as well. And the way you do this glitch actually requires 2 things as well. So the first thing that we need is actually an accessory just like the first one. So literally all you have to do is put on any cape. So like any cape that you guys have, like any of them work. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the white cape. Once you have the cape on, what you need to do next is go into your emotes, and you need an emo called the hunter pose, which is this one right over here. So once you have this you know, emo, and once you're doing this pose, what you want to do is turn off the cape. So you're gonna go ahead and just turn the cape off, and then you use shift lock. And what you want to go ahead and do now is just start jumping. Like, look at this, bro. Look how quick we're going. Look at this. This is actually insane. So yeah, it's a pretty simple glitch. All you have to do is literally just do those 2 steps and you're like literally Lightning McQueen, bro. You are Usain Bolt. Like, look how quick this is. And once you do this glitch once, you're pretty much good to go until you die, bro. Like, if somebody fights you, if you're like getting chased, like you could just, you know, you can just start jumping backwards and you're out of there, bro. So yeah, this one's actually pretty overpowered as well. Like, it works in public servers. So let's actually go ahead and join a public server real quick and let me show you guys. All right, so here we are in the public server. So before we start trying to fight people, let me just like set this up. So we need to put on the cape. So any cape works. I'm gonna put the white cape and then we use the hunter pose. And once you're in the pose, what you want to do is turn the cape off and you're pretty much good from there, bro. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Oh my god, this is actually so crazy. So let me go ahead and just go up to this guy over here. What's good, buddy? What's good? Let me get him in a little wombo combo. There we go. What you gonna do, man? Is he gonna chase me down? Oh, wait, what? It turned off? Oh, my God. Okay, I think I just realized something. Once somebody hits you or once, like, you know, you hit somebody else, the glitch turns off. So you have to make sure you don't get hits or hit somebody else. So let me go ahead and just try this one more time and just, like, flex it on this guy right over here. So now we turn the cape off and we start jumping backwards. So there we go. Yes, sir. We are zooming. We are actually zooming, bro. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next glitch that works in the strongest battlegrounds. All right, glitch number 3. You could freeze the omnidirectional punches in the sky if you do this thing correctly. All right, so before we actually do this glitch, let me just like show you guys what I'm talking about. So if I go up to the weakest dummy and use a omnidirectional punch just like so, you're gonna notice that there's a bunch of like, you know, punches like that in the sky. And this glitch actually allows you to like, you know, keep those punches in the sky and it looks like really, really cool, bro. So the way that we do this glitch is, first of all, we need to go ahead and, you know, pop our ultimate mode. Next, what we want to do is use a omnidirectional punch once again. And once we go up into the sky, we press menu and you're gonna notice that your like admin commands pop back on the screen. And what you want to do is you want to find clear entities. Wait for like the correct timing. So we're gonna go ahead and just wait until like right over here. We clear entities and we should fall into the ground. Wait for it. Oh my god, wait. Yo! That is actually insane. Wait, I need a better view. I need a better view, bro. Oh my god. That is actually insane. So if you guys ever okay, why did it just disappear, bro? But anyways, if you guys ever wanted to see like how omnidirectional punches look like stuck in the sky, that's how you do it, bro. It's pretty cool, bro. All right, so the next glitch that we have is actually an invisible glitch that lets you turn invisible in both private servers and even in public servers as well. And for this glitch, we need Suryu. So let me go ahead and just switch to Suryu, aka the martial artist. And yeah, the way this invisible glitch works is it actually requires 2 people. So you need 2 Suryus for this glitch to work. And let me go ahead and just bring my other account here real quick. All right, so here I have my other account right over here. So yeah, let me go ahead and explain to you guys how this is gonna work. So both of us are gonna have to go ahead and use our awakening. So once we have our awakenings on, oh, that was actually like perfect, bro. So there we go at the same time. So the way this works is one person has to use the earth-splitting strike and leave mid-animation. And then you also need another, like, you know, dummy or something or another person. So now that the dummy's right over there, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is use the earth-splitting strike on myself. And literally what you have to do is like mid-animation. So like right about here, all you have to do is just leave the game on your other account or like your friend, and you're gonna be bugged out and you're gonna use the earth-splitting strike right away. So as you are bugged out, if you use it correctly, you should be able to go invisible. So let's see if I turn invisible. So boom, there we go. Okay, I did not turn invisible.
2 hours later.
All right, there we go. As you guys can see, we are now invisible. So like I did say, man, it does take a couple of tries, and you could do this in public servers as well. So as you guys can see, I am now invisible, bro. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and move on to the next glitch. All right, so the next glitch that we have here is actually a pretty popular one, and this one is you could get an infinite kill streak in the strongest battlegrounds. So the way this one works is you need Suryu, and you need to go ahead and you know, have build mode. So you just want to go ahead and go into build mode, and then you want to just place down a random block. Okay, so place down a random block wherever you want, and then configure that same block. Go into gear spawner, and you're gonna search up for something called the zombie staff. So just search up zombie, and you're gonna notice that there's something called the zombie staff. So just press that, turn off build mode, and just go up to this thing. All right, so just go up to this thing, grab a bunch of zombie staff. So you should have like a good like 5 or 6 or 7. And now that we have a bunch of zombie staffs, what you want to go ahead and do is give yourself a small damage boost. So like I usually put mine around like 5, and once you have that on, just spawn in the zombies. So there we go. As you guys can see, we have a bunch of zombies over here, bro. All right, look at Stud's family, bro. We have Stud's entire generation right over here. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this. There we go. And as you guys can see, I have a 30 kill streak. And you can keep doing this over and over again until like you're fully satisfied with your kill streak. Like, bro, I seen somebody have a 100,000 kill streak by doing this glitch, bro. Like, you to get a 100,000 kill streak, all you have to do is just keep doing this over and over again, and you're gonna have an insane kill streak that you could, like, you know, flex on your friends with and stuff like that. All right, there we go. As you guys can see, I now have a 70 kill streak. All right, but anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next glitch. And the next glitch actually allows you to have some insane amount of aura. Like, I already know I have a lot of aura, but like, if I want some more, let me show you guys. All right, so for this glitch, you just want to pick some characters that have some aura. So for example, Garo, Metal Bat, Tatsumaki, like whatever it may be. I'm gonna start off with Garo. So what you want to do is just size yourself down to 0.1, which is the smallest size in the game, bro. Like, as you guys can see, I am as small as an ant, bro. But once you are this size, you just want to go ahead and you know, just pop your ultimate mode. So as you guys can see, I'm popping my ults, and once that is done, we are now in ultimate form. So now that you're in ultimate form, just size yourself back to your original size. And as you guys can see, we have some insane amount of aura, bro. Look at this aura around us. This is insane. And let me just pop an emote as well. And oh my god, this actually looks so cold. This is actually so cold. Oh my god. All right, let me try this with Metal Bat now. So we're gonna go ahead and just pop our awakening and then size ourselves back to our original size. Oh my god. Wait, this one is so much better than the Garo one. Yo, look at this thing. This is actually so cold. So yeah, man, if you guys ever want some insane amount of aura to like troll your friends or like, you know, just use it because it's cool, this is how you do it, bro. It's actually insane. Starting off with this one right over here. So this one's made by somebody named Nox Not Cool, and this glitch is titled "This glitch is game breaking in the strongest battlegrounds." Okay, so I have no idea what this glitch is, but let's go ahead and watch this and see what it has in store for us. Okay, all right, so it says during attacks such as omnidirectional punches, you lose access to your menu. Okay, that is true. You don't have your private server commands. Okay, what is going on? What is this glitch supposed to do? Which have results like what? What is this glitch? Oh, did he just fall down from the omnidirectional punch? Okay, so let me get this straight. Anytime you do an omnidirectional punch, your screen gets locked. So if you're in a private server, you can no longer open your private server commands. So your screen is literally blocked. So I'm assuming what this glitch is it allows you to get access to your private server commands menu. Whenever you do an omnidirectional punch, if you open your Roblox menu and then go back to the game, you should have access to the menu. And once you're like at this scene, you just clear entities and you're able to do the glitch. It sounds kind of confusing, but I think I kind of understand. So let's go ahead and try it out real quick. All right, so the first thing that we have to do is actually go ahead and switch to the Saitama moveset, which is the strongest hero. And now that we have the strongest hero, bro, we got to go ahead and spawn in a weakest dummy. Okay, so let me go ahead and spawn a dummy. There we go. And let me show you guys what that guy was talking about before we do the glitch. So if I use an omnidirectional punch, right? I use an omnidirectional punch. As you guys can see, I lose access to my menu, bro. I don't have access to my private server commands menu, so I can't use my you know, my settings and stuff. So what that glitch was is you can have access to the menu while this is happening. Okay, why am I twerking, bro? What is going on? And now we go to the weakest dummy and we use the omnidirectional punch. And if I press menu like this and then wait for me to go up, I close the menu. Oh my god, it actually worked. It actually worked. Okay, hold on. And now we press settings, and then what do? He pressed clear entities. Where is it, bro? Where is it? Oh, sorry. No, wow, what am I doing? No! Bro, why did I spawn a crab? Wait, did I do it? Wait, did I actually do it? Oh my god, I think it... Oh! Yo! Oh my god. Okay, I thought I choked. I thought I actually choked and I sold the bag, but I did not, bro. Okay, why did it just disappear, bro? Oh my god. Why is it dark? This is actually sick. Okay, let's try that one more time, but like this time actually time it properly. Okay, so now we timed this perfectly, okay? So we wait for the exact time. And now. There we go. Oh my god, that is actually insane, dude. All right, so pretty much the omnidirectional punches stick in the sky for a few seconds and then it disappears. But then what happens is the sky is dark, so it is literally nighttime in the game right now. And I'm not gonna lie, but like this is actually low-key vibey, bro. Like this is low-key kind of nice. Imagine they have a option called day and nighttime in this game. Like nighttime doesn't look too bad, bro. Comment down below if you think they should actually add this as an option in the game. Like if I'm being honest, it's actually pretty sick. But anyways, that glitch was proven to be true, so let's go ahead and move on to to our next one. All right, so the next glitch that we have here is called how to get an infinite kill streak in the strongest battlegrounds, okay? And I'm pretty sure I kind of know what this one was because that was actually super popular when it first came out, but let's go ahead and just see. Okay, yeah, I knew it, bro. So it is a zombie glitch. So you pretty much just go into a private server, you put down a block, and then the block is supposed to give you a gear called the zombie staff. And then if you spawn in zombies and you murder the zombies, as you guys can see, you get a kill streak, okay? So this glitch actually allows you to have like an infinite kill streak. Like if you keep doing this over and over again, apparently you could get an infinite kill streak. Okay, so what we need to do is actually go ahead and go into our build mode. So where's build mode? Bro, am I blind? Oh, it's right here. Okay, build mode. And then what you want to do is place down a block, okay? Any block, you could put it wherever you want, and then you configure the block, and then you go into gear spawner. So it's called gear spawner. And then once you're in gear spawner, you could either, you know, scroll down all the way, which is gonna take a lot of time, or if I write zombie staff, as you guys can see, it's this right over here. So you just want to go ahead and click it. Once you click it, you just want to turn off your build mode. And as you guys can see, any single time I touch this block now, I get a item called the zombie staff, okay? So let me go and just keep getting this over and over again until my hotbar is full. Yeah, there we go. So we have a bunch of zombie staffs now, and what you want to do is actually go ahead and spawn these zombies in. Look at this, bro. I'm spawning in a bunch of zombies right now, dude. Look at this. All right, so now that we have the zombies, okay, bro, why does it sound like that, bro? Why does it sound like there's somebody constipated in a McDonald's toilet, bro? It sounds pretty bad, but anyways, what you want to go ahead and do now is just murder the zombies, okay? So let me go and just go into the settings again and give myself some damage real quick. So where is it at? Yeah, we gotta do this quick because as you guys can see, they're despawning. Stop despawning. No. I don't mean to do this to your family, stud, but I gotta do what I gotta do, buddy. So there we go. Oh my god, 33 kill streak. 33 kill streak already. Wait, hold on. Let me go ahead and get this guy over here. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Yo, what? Bro, why are they invincible? Okay, so we went ahead and spawned another batch of zombies. So, I'm sorry, studs family, but I gotta do what I gotta do. There we go. Oh my god, I think I got all of them. So let me go ahead and just murder these zombies real quick. And there we go. All right, so as you guys can see, I now have a 103 kill streak, okay? And let me actually go ahead and open the chat real quick. Oh my god, look at the chat. Totally Not Floaty is a killing machine with 45 kills. The battlefield is a war zone as Totally Not Floaty reaches 100 kills. So ladies and gentlemen, like I did say, you can keep doing this over and over again until you're fully satisfied. And I actually saw a TikTok or something where somebody had a 100,000 kill streak. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this glitch has been proven to be true. Let's go ahead and check out if the next one is gonna be true as well. Okay, so the next glitch that we have here is this one right over here. So this one is called the speed glitch tutorial made by this guy right over here named Scriptz. I don't know how to say your name, bro. I'm sorry, but let's go and see what this glitch is. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it says start off by typing /e dance 2. This emote offsets your character's center of mass the most. Bro, what is this guy yapping about, bro? Open the cosmetics menu. Never do this in a public server or ranked. There's a chance of you getting banned. Yo, what? I could get banned for doing this glitch? Yo, shiver my timbers, bro. Okay, I gotta stop trolling, bro. What if this is a real glitch? Let's actually pay attention here. So when your character moves to the right, equip a cape. And it looks like the cape this guy equipped was the white cape, which is Saitama's cape. You can now close the cosmetics menu, okay? To see if you've done it right, put your camera above you, okay? Then spam jump going to left and right, okay? If you go a bit backwards, forwards while going left to right, you've done it correctly. To perform the glitch, rotate your character 45 degrees, hold jump and W and D. Okay, so apparently the first thing that you gotta do is actually go into the chat and just type in /e dance 2. All right, so this is the dance that he did in the video. The next thing that we got to do is open the cosmetics menu, and he put on a cape called the white cape, which is this one over here. And in the video, he said you want to use this when your character goes towards the right. So let's wait for it. He's going to the left now, and now he goes to the right. There we go. So we did that correctly. After we do this, he said close the cosmetics menu, and he went like this, and then he was jumping left and right like this. Oh wait, I'm going backwards, I think. Oh, I think I'm going backwards. Wait, I'm actually going backwards. I'm not even trolling. I'm going backwards. Yo. I think we've done it. And then the next part of the glitch was he said you just want to look at a 45-degree angle. Bro, what the hell is a 45-degree angle in this game? How do I know what a 45-degree angle in this game is, bro? Okay, I'm assuming he said you just run and jump. So the way we're gonna test this to see if this is true is we're gonna be getting getting a real person in the game, and we're gonna be doing a race, okay? We're gonna see if this is true or false by doing a race. All right, so as you can see, we have the person in the server now, and we're gonna be doing a race. But before we do, I have to do the glitch one more time. So they're probably gonna think I'm kind of weird for doing this, but I gotta do what I gotta do, bro. Hold on. Let me go ahead and find the cave. All right, we gotta do it when we go right. There we go. So now we're going right. Let me close the cosmetics tab, and then you jump to the left, you jump to the right, you jump. Okay, yeah, it's working. It's working. We're going backwards. We're going backwards. Okay, now that that's done, we have to run at an angle like this. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, and go. So we gotta run, bro. Why is he dashing, bro? Why is he dashing? Oh. Am I actually running faster? Wait, yo. Yo! I actually won the race! Okay, I don't know if I was actually running faster or not, or that was pure luck, but I'm assuming that we won the race. He said, was I supposed to dash? Okay, you know what? Let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, and go. And now we just keep jumping like this. Okay, it's actually working. Yo, it's actually working. It's actually working. I think it's working. I think so. Yeah, we won the race. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't think it's that much of a speed buff. I think if it does work, it probably is like a very small speed buff. I don't know, bro. It's nothing too crazy though. But anyways, I'm assuming this glitch works because I think I did all the steps correctly and I won both races. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next glitch and see if that one is true as well. All right, so the next glitch that we have here is made by somebody named Chicken Sink, and it's called How Far Can Vanishing Kick Go in the Strongest Battlegrounds? I think I know what this glitch is. I think. Let me just see.
How far can you go with Suryu's vanishing kick in the strongest battleground? Here's an example.
Okay, he's gonna show us an example. Okay, so he uses it from a normal distance.
This is from a medium distance.
Medium distance, and then far distance. Oh, okay, yeah, this is exactly what I thought he was gonna do. Okay, so let me go ahead and just show you guys in the game. All right, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When Suryu just came out, this was actually a pretty popular glitch, and let me show you guys what this is. Okay, so if we actually go ahead and make our way to the weakest dummy, okay, let me just run over there, and if we actually go ahead and use a vanishing kick just like this. How did I miss that? And if we actually go ahead and use a vanishing kick just like this, and we press it again, as you guys can see, we get teleported to the person that we hit it with. And apparently, if you actually do this, you could run away and use it from an infinite distance, okay? So if I use it again and then run the opposite direction, as you guys can see, I made a big gap, and as you guys can see, I just teleport right back to the dummy and hit it. But if you actually go into your private server settings and put your speed multiplier all the way up to 10, as you guys can see, I'm literally zooming, bro. I am Usain Bolt in the server right now. If I use vanishing kick and then run all the way over here, keep running, and I use it again. Oh, okay, I kind of forgot there's a 3-second timer. So you only have 3 seconds to run. Okay, so we use vanishing kick, and now we run, and now we press it again, and there we go. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's actually a pretty fun glitch, and this works in public servers as well, but obviously, you know, you're not gonna go too far because you don't have a speed boost like I do right now. But yeah, it's actually pretty fun because if you hit somebody and they try to run away, you could just like track them down and you know, hit them with the vanishing kick. All right, so the next glitch that we have here is called Domain Expansion Atomic Bomb, and it's made by my boy Onyx. You know, shout out to my boy Onyx. But anyways, let's go and see what this glitch is. Oh, damn, why is you flying up in the air like that? Okay, so as you're going up, you spam pinpoint cuts, and as you're going down, you spam sunsets. And as you guys can see, if you do it correctly, oh my god, that is crazy. So we have a domain expansion atomic bomb glitch. Okay, that looks pretty sick. Let's go and check it out. And now that we have atomic samurai, we have to figure out a way to give ourselves a double moveset. And I'm pretty sure there's a setting for that. So let me go and just go into settings. And yeah, it's called dual moveset. So if I reset, I think I should have a double moveset, I think. And okay, yeah, I was correct. Okay, so now that we have a double moveset, we have our base moveset and our ultimate moveset. Next, what we want to do is actually go ahead and give ourselves no cooldown. Let's try no stun. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, I think that's the one. Yeah, what we want to do is go ahead and just keep spamming this up in the air. As you guys can see, I'm going all the way up. And now as we're going down, we want to go ahead and just spam sunset, bro. We'll just keep spamming it over and over again. Over and over again. Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, oh, yo, my PC. Oh my god, you guys don't understand what just happened right now to my PC, bro. My PC was about to die. Okay, let me try it one more time, but this time go even higher. All right, let's do this. Let's go even higher this time, okay? So the more higher we go, the more, you know, damage we can do. Because if you think about it, the higher we go, the more sunsets we use, and the more sunsets we use, the more damage we cause. Oh my god, this is so high. Okay, now we spam it. Here we go. Guys, if my PC crashes, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, okay? Here we go. Oh my god. Oh, yo. My PC was frying. Oh my god. All right, so have you ever wondered how this game would look like if it was nighttime? Because as you guys know, the time and the weather in this game has always been the same. And to do this glitch, you're gonna need to use Tatsumaki. And once you have Tatsumaki equipped, what you want to do is actually grab a random person or the weakest dummy and actually go on top of the mountains. So let me go and just make my way on top of the mountains real quick. And now I'm gonna go ahead and teleport the weakest dummy. So let me go ahead and teleport him real quick. And there we go. And what you want to do next is actually go ahead and give yourself your ultimate mode, all right? Let me go ahead and just back away because I don't want to throw him off the map. So you pretty much just want to give yourself your ultimate mode. And once you have your ultimate mode, what you want to do is actually go up to the weakest dummy and use Terrible Tornado. Once you have him Terrible Tornado, you want to just jump off the map like this. And once you jump off the map, you should be able to get the map into nighttime. And oh my god, bro, it's pitch black. Okay, dude, I literally cannot see a thing right now. I literally just see the leaderboard because it has like white writing over there. Yeah, it's really dark, man. You can like barely see my shirt. I'm gonna go ahead and search up a flashlight in my... Oh, there's actually a flashlight. Okay, let me go ahead and put this on. Hey, oh my god, bro. Okay, this is actually straight up from a horror movie, bro. So yeah, if you guys were ever wondering if you can make the map nighttime, you could by doing this glitch. And by nighttime, I mean like pitch black. But anyways, I think we're ready for glitch number 2. All right, so this nice glitch actually allows you to go invisible in public servers. And the way you do this is by using the Suryu moveset. And there's actually only 2 ways to go invisible with Suryu. So the first way is the one that everybody knows about, and that is pretty much giving yourself no cooldown and 10 times attack speed. So pretty much everybody in their mom knows about this glitch. You literally just keep spamming vanishing kick over and over again with those settings on, and as you can see, I'm invisible. But the problem is, this invisible glitch only works in private servers. If you guys want to know how to turn invisible in a public server, I would suggest you guys to keep watching this because I'm about to show you how. So the second way of going invisible with Suryu that actually does work in public servers as well is something with your ultimate mode, and you actually need 2 people for this, all right? For testing reasons, I'm about to go ahead and join on my alt account, and we're about to test this, all right? All right, so here I have my alt account, and as you can see, my boy's looking mad drippy. So pretty much what you want to do is have 2 people that have Suryu's moveset, which is the martial artist. So I have martial artist on my alt account right now, and I also have it on my account like that I'm playing on right now. And pretty much what you want to do is make sure both of you guys have your ultimate on. So I'm gonna go ahead and just give myself ultimate on both accounts. I'm just gonna show you guys first and then explain it afterwards. I think that's the best way to explain this, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and use my ultimate on both accounts now. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm using my ultimate on this account, and I'm also using it on that account as well. All right, so pretty much what you want to do is have your friend that is also with you use their 3rd move of Suryu's ultimate mode, which is called the Earth Splitting Strike. My alt account over there is going to be using Earth Splitting Strike on me, and mid animation, he's pretty much just going to leave the game. And now I use Earth Splitting Strike on the dummy. There we go. So it does take a couple of times for it to work, but if you're lucky, sometimes it works on the first try. I don't think it worked this time, but pretty much what you have to do is just keep doing this a couple of times, and obviously you can also do this in public server until you actually get it. So I didn't get it this time, but we're about to go ahead and try this one more time, and hopefully I get it this time, all right? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I think I got it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have actually turned invisible, and as you guys can see, I literally don't have any private server settings on at all. So you can actually do this in the public server. It's probably gonna take a little bit longer because you need to get your ultimate mode over and over again. But as you guys can see, this does work, and you can actually do this in a public server, all right? So make sure you guys do this at your own risk because people are probably gonna think you're a hacker and report you, and you don't want to get banned, okay? All right, so the next glitch that we have here is actually a pretty recent one, and this one actually allows you to have an infinite kill streak. And I'm pretty sure everybody has heard about this already, but in case you guys have not, pretty much what you want to do is actually go into your private server and go into build mode. Once you're in build mode, literally just put down a random block and go into the configuration of that block and go into gear spawner. Once you're in gear spawner, what you want to do is search up zombie, and you're pretty much going to see a bunch of stuff over here. So we got zombie hunter, zombie spring, zombie friend. What you want to select is zombie staff. Once you have that done, you're good to go. Literally just close off build mode and go up to the block, and as you guys can see, anytime I touch the block now, it's pretty much going to be giving me an item called the zombie staff. All right, as you can see, I literally have a bunch of them now, and pretty much what you want to do is spawn in zombies. All right, so literally just use all the staffs you have to spawn in the zombies, just like so. Oh my god, bro, why does it sound like they're farting? Okay, as you can see, we have Stud's family behind us, and we're about to like do some brutality, okay? What you want to do now is actually very simple. You just pretty much want to go ahead and put your damage up. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my damage multiplier to 5. Once you have that done, all you gotta do is go in the middle and use the third move. And as you guys can see, I murdered every single one of them. Okay, maybe not every single one, but I murdered almost all of them, all right? And as you can see, I have a 29 kill streak. And you could pretty much just keep doing this over and over and over again. And to speed things up, you could also give yourself no cooldown. So you could literally just do this. You could literally just do this and just abuse them. All right, so as you can see, I now have a 64 kill streak. And if we look into the chat, oh my god, look at the chat, bro. I started off with 10 kills, 15, 20, 25, and now we have 60. So like I did say, guys, you could do this like over and over and over again until you're fully satisfied. So it's pretty much infinite. You could get an infinite kill streak in your private server, okay? But with that glitch out the way, let's move on to the next glitch that we have on our list here. And this next glitch actually allows you to become a trash can. And yes, you heard that correctly. You could literally become one of these things over here, bro. All right, you could literally become a trash can. And the way you do this glitch is by going invisible. And I'm not talking about the invisible glitch that we just did. We're gonna be doing the good old-fashioned Siryu vanishing kick glitch. And obviously, like I did say earlier, guys, the way you do this is by putting on no cooldown and putting your attack speed to max. Once your attack speed is on max, you're pretty much good to go. You literally just spam vanishing kick, all right? Once you spam it like 10 times, you should be invisible. And pretty much from here, what you want to do is go up to a trash can, all right? You go up to a trash can and you pick it up. And now we have a floating trash can. And this is not the glitch yet. So pretty much from here, go into the settings thing again and go into build mode. And then press it on and then press it off. And ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see, I am quite literally a trash can, all right? Yeah, man, if you actually wanted to troll your friends or like pretend you're invisible and like spy on them, you can literally just turn yourself into a trash can and like spy on anybody in your private server, okay? All right, so the next glitch that we have here is actually having infinite aura. You know, me, I already have infinite aura, but okay, I'm just joking. But pretty much for this glitch, what you want to do is actually go ahead and use a character that has aura. Like their ultimate mode has aura, and as you guys know, Garo has aura. Who else has aura? Metal Bat has aura. Tatsumaki has aura. So pretty much any character that's ultimate mode has aura, you could do this glitch with. And you know, to start off with, we're gonna be starting off with Garo. So let me go ahead and switch to Garo. And pretty much what you want to do is size yourself down to 0.1. And as you guys can see, I'm literally a midget. Okay, I'm even worse than a midget, bro. I'm literally an ant. And pretty much once you're this size, what you want to go ahead and do is just activate your ultimate mode. So let me go ahead and just give myself ultimate mode and use it real quick. As you guys can see, I have ult. And now what I want to do is just size myself back to what I usually was, which was 1. So size 1. And as you guys can see, I have an insane amount of aura. All right, this is insane. Wait, hold on. Let me do a pose real quick, bro. Hold on. Yo, I'm hitting the deal pose in the aura. This is cold. This is actually so cold, but it's very laggy. Oh my god, my PC is lagging. Oh my god, bro, this one's actually so much cooler than the Garo one. And this one is actually so much cooler. So, like I did say, guys, you could pretty much do this with every character that has aura. And other than that, bro, this is literally killing my frames. My frames are dying. My PC is burning. Like, I don't know what's going on. Okay, there we go. Now that the lag is gone, I think we're ready to move on to the next glitch. And this next glitch is actually one that you could use in a public server as well. And for this glitch, what you want to do is actually go into Saitama. And pretty much what you want to do is go ahead and give yourself your ultimate mode. And from here, what you want to do is actually use omnidirectional punch on somebody that is standing in front of you while you're on top of a trash can. So I'm literally standing on top of a trash can, and I'm going to be using my omnidirectional punch on the weakest dummy while I'm on top of the trash can. And pretty much what this does is it makes you go invisible again. Well, not invisible, but... Oh, wait, I did go invisible. Oh my god, what is going on? Where did the dummy go? The dummy's not even in the sky. Yeah, as you guys can see, this glitch is very weird. And then I just teleport out of nowhere, and the weakest dummy... Wait, what? How is he back? Oh, there's 2? Why is there 2 weakest dummies? I literally just joined this public server. I think I just found a new glitch. The weakest dummy duplication glitch. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty weird, bro. So that glitch is done. The next glitch that we actually have on our list here is actually a pretty weird one. So as you guys know, there's an emote called Road Trip, and it's pretty much you driving a little car. And you could pretty much break the animations very simply by actually using the emote and then just blocking. As you can see, I literally broke it already, and yeah, man, you literally look like yeah, it's super weird, bro. Look at this, man. So you're literally driving a car, or it's an invisible car, I should say. You're driving an invisible car, and you could actually use your attacks and stuff. So I could like literally go ahead and you know, beat people up and stuff. It's a very easy glitch to do, and it just looks weird. I think that's the best way to explain it, bro.
Fun fact, I still pee myself when I sleep. But this video isn't secrets of me. It's secrets about the strongest battlegrounds. Battlegrounds. From things like secret cutscenes to hidden game passes, today we're gonna be looking at the top secrets in the Strongest Battlegrounds that you probably did not know. So before we get into this, make sure to smash the like button, hit subscribe, and let's get right into this. Starting off with secret number 1, which is the YouTuber Laserbeam is in the Strongest Battlegrounds. So you might be wondering, Floaty, what are you talking about? If you actually go into the settings thing up here and go into your awakening outfit like customization thing, you are going to notice that there's a option for Laserbeam's face, bro. Like, I don't know why that's an option. Like, bro, we got Saitama, we got, you know, KJ, we got Garo, Geno, Sonic, Metalbat, Atomic Samurai, and much more. But for some reason, we have Laserbeam, bro. Like, why is he an option in the game? I have no idea, bro. Okay, I think I know why. So Laserbeam, obviously a very, very big YouTuber with 23 million subscribers, asked the owner of the Strongest Battlegrounds to give him some special things in the game, and of course, the owner did it in a heartbeat. Instead of actually updating the game and, like, you know, responding to like everybody's DMs and like giving some clarity to like the community, the owner actually went ahead and decided to give this YouTuber a special moveset in the game. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, I just kind of find this like kind of disrespectful, bro. Like, there's a whole community waiting for you. You have not said a word to any of them, but when a big YouTuber comes around and asks for something for a video, you add it in like a heartbeat, bro. So hopefully we do get the update soon, because the way the game is looking right now is not looking good, bro. So let's actually go ahead and move on to secret number 2 and stop yapping. All right, secret number 2, you are able to fling yourself outside of the map with a special emote. And this special emote is called Square Up. And I'm sure a lot of you guys like know there's a bunch of glitches with this emote. And the one I'm going to show you guys is actually not the one where you down slam somebody. So like everybody knows there's a down slam on the Square Up emote. The one I'm about to show you guys is something that you could do by yourself. So the first thing that you need to do is actually go into your accessories and put on something called the leg iron. You could get this by obviously getting 6,200 kills, or you could spend robux. All right, so pretty much once you have the leg iron on, what you want to do is actually go ahead and obviously use the Square Up emote, and you're going to notice that your character is like bugging out already, bro. So this is not the glitch yet. So once your character is like bugged out like this, what you want to do is use another emote called the Hypnotize. So if you use this emote, you're gonna... Okay, I don't know what happened right there. It does take a little bit of practice. Let me just try it real quick, and boom. We went pretty high. We could go pretty higher, bro. All right, let me try this again. So Square Up, and then now we use the Hypnotize, and there we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, all right, let me head on top of the mountains real quick. And yeah, as you guys can see, like, if you're ever in a public server and you want to troll people or like run away from a fight, you could do this with no people to help you. Like, you can literally just do this by yourself. And if you guys cannot tell by my voice, bro, I am kind of sick right now. Like, I'm not it's not really sick. Like, I don't know, man, it's just like seasonal allergies. But anyways, that is secret number 2. Let's actually go ahead and move on to secret number 3. And secret number 3 is unreleased game passes in the Strongest Battlegrounds. So obviously, as you guys know, there's a bunch of game passes and a bunch of like dev products, like for example the Final Stand, Boundless Rage, and much more. But did you know there's actually a bunch of unreleased ones that nobody knows about? All right, so if you have this extension on Roblox which allows you to see like dev products and stuff, you're gonna notice that there's a bunch of stuff that don't exist in the game yet. So for example, on this first page, you're gonna notice that we have something called Divine Form for 399 robux. Like, I have no idea what that is, bro. We also have something that says Inner Rage, and I'm assuming this might be like a limited time emote just like Final Stand, so it's 99 robux. And then what we have is something called My Brother for 799, and it looks like it's some like, you know, necklace thing that has a picture. It looks something like that. Like, I don't know what it is, but like, I don't know why it's a picture of the owner. It's very interesting. I have no idea what this is gonna be. Like, it's called My Brother for 799. It's gonna be a game pass. There's also something called The Fallen for 99 robux, and there's something called The Strongest for 199. So there's a bunch of stuff, bro. Like, I have no idea what these are gonna be. I think some of them are gonna be emotes, and the other stuff, I have no idea, bro. So if you guys have any ideas of what you think these things are gonna be, drop it down in the comments down below, and let's actually go ahead and move on to the next thing on our list. And the next thing that we have on our list is actually something unreleased as well. So obviously, as you guys know, there's a bunch of badges you could obtain in the Strongest Battlegrounds. Like, for example, we got Baby Steps, which means get 1 kill, Head First with 10 kills. But if we actually go ahead and just keep scrolling down over here, you're gonna notice that there's a badge called a Critical Hit, a perfect hit that requires a precision of 0.0000001 seconds. And obviously, as you guys know, this was not added in the game yet because 0 won yesterday and 0 won ever. And if we actually take a closer look at this picture, I am pretty sure that's something related to the Black Flash. So let me show you guys an example, okay? So let's say my other account goes ahead and punches me. You're gonna hear there's a special sound effect. So like, if he punches me normal, you could hear a difference between a normal block and a perfect block, all right? So pretty much how this works is you have to land 2 perfect blocks without getting ragdolled. So we got 1. And that should be 2. Okay, I think we have to try again. And there we go. As you guys can see, that right there was a black flash. So obviously, like I did say, the way you do black flashes in this game are pretty simple. You just got to get like, 2 perfect blocks and you should be able to like, black flash the person. And yeah, in case you guys did not know that, now you do. And let's actually go ahead and move on to the next secret on our list. Saitama's series punch could destroy the clouds and sun. So if you actually go ahead and look up into the sky in the game, you're going to notice that there's a bunch of clouds and we have the sun right over there. But if we actually go ahead and use a series punch, all of those clouds should disappear. So let's go and see if this is true or false. And boom, there we go. As you guys can see, all the oh my god, my voice. All right, but as you guys can see, all the clouds are now gone, but it does look like we still have the sun. I mean, it kind of makes sense, bro. There's no way a Saitama series punch could destroy the sun, which is outside of our solar system. Wait, no, it's in our solar system. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about things I don't know about, but yeah, as you guys can see, the clouds are gone, okay? And the next thing that we have on our list is even crazier, and that is you could go invisible with Speedo Sound Sonic in public servers. All right, so the way this glitch works is you need to have the Awakening Outfit Game Pass. So pretty much what you want to do first is open up the Awakening Outfit Game Pass thing, and what you want to do now is actually something that makes the glitch work. So whatever outfit you have on right now, like for example, I have this outfit on, and I actually have this saved on Roblox as well. Like this is what I mean, like you have to have the outfit like saved as an outfit on Roblox, and once you have the outfit saved on Roblox, just go ahead and open up this customized Awakening outfit thing and click on Sonic. So make sure Sonic is highlighted, and you actually want to go ahead and click on that same outfit that you currently have on right now. Like you have to make sure it's the same exact outfit, don't change anything. So for me, it's called Fits. As you guys can see, it's the same outfit that I'm wearing right now. So you pretty much want to go ahead and press apply, and that's all you need to do. Once you have that done, you're good to go. Like you're able to do the glitch. And let me actually go ahead and give myself Awakening. I don't know why we still have the KG text, bro. It's been like 4 months. Well, let's actually go ahead and pop our Awakening. And the way you actually do the glitch is actually pretty simple. All you have to do is dash to the side and quickly press the 4-fold flash strike. So dash to the side and press this. And as you guys can see, I am now invisible, bro. I don't know if you guys can like hear my sword, but I'm pretty much invisible. And you have to make sure you don't use any of your moves, because if you use a move, it's gonna go away. Like you can only M1. Like check this out, bro. Check this out. You could beat people up with your M1s, but like you're just not allowed to use any moves, okay? So let me go ahead and hop into a public server, and I'm gonna show you guys how. Wait, what? Did I just use a move? Wait, how did I just use a move? There's no way. Oh my god, wait. I did not know you're able to use moves. Wait, this might be OP, bro. This Loki might be OP. What the hell? So as you guys can see, we do have our Awakening now, so you know the rules, so do I. And it's time, boys, and it's time. So there we go. You went ahead and popped our Awakening. And like I did say, all you gotta do is quickly dash and use this. And as you guys can see, we are now invisible, bro. I am literally invisible. This is insane. Wait, let me sneak up on this guy right here, dude. Let me sneak up on this guy. Wait, he doesn't see, bro. He's freaking out. Bro, look at him. Bro, look at him. Yo, what's good, bro? I come in peace, man. I come in peace, all right? I'm not gonna hurt you, man. I know you don't see me right now, but I come in peace, bro. He's looking around like crazy right now, dude. Hey, what's good, man? Oh my god, bro. He doesn't know where I am anymore. He does not know where I am. No! Bro, he just attacked me. Wait, I don't think he can see me, though. I don't think he can see me. You just gotta make sure you don't dash. Yeah, he does not see me right now, bro. Over here, little bro. All right, so I just said over here, little bro. Let's see. Oh, he turned around. Oh, we have somebody right here. Bro, look at this dude right here. All right, let me go ahead and say what's up to this guy right here. What's good, man? Oh my god, he just freaked out. Oh, bro, he literally just freaked out. He said, hi, do you see me? Oh my god, why are you beating me up, man? Why are you beating me up? Let me see what he says. He said no. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you actually want to go invisible in public servers, this is the way to do it. Oh my god, wait, why am I getting jumped, bro? Why am I getting jumped? Why am I getting jumped? So let's actually go ahead and move on to the next secret that you probably didn't know existed in TSB. All right, so the next secret that we have is there is a move that has infinite range in the strongest battlegrounds. And you guys might say, Floaty, it's pretty obvious that that character is Genos with his flame wave cannon, all right? As you guys can see, this move actually stops right about there. So it actually does not have infinite range. But there actually is a character that does have infinite range, and some of you guys may know who it is, but some of you guys may not. And that is Gojo. So as you guys can see, I have a platform like across the entire map right now. I'm actually gonna extend it a little bit more. So if I resize this and like drag it all the way down like over there, I don't know how to move that. But anyways, let me show you guys some range, okay? All right, so as you guys can see, we have a weakest dummy all the way down over there. And if I use a flame wave cannon, as you guys can see, it barely makes it to the finish line. Like the weakest dummy is still alive. But if I actually go all the way down over here, even past the finish line, like at the very, very ledge over here, and put down another weakest dummy, Gojo is able to reach this dummy from all the way over there. So let's actually go ahead and do it real quick. So here we go. Blue orb, red orb, and now we go ahead and put them together, and now we shoot the orb. As you guys can see, this thing literally has infinite range, bro. I literally cannot even see what happened. Oh my god, it went past the thing, dude. It literally went past the platform. All right, but anyways, let me try to get a closer look. And yeah, as you guys can see, the weakest dummy is no longer there, bro. It even went further than the platform, so I'm pretty sure you could go even further than this. So this move, like I did say, guys, it has infinite range. You could go even further than the map. So if you guys ever wondered if there's a move with infinite range, now you know. It's the purple move, which is one of the best moves in the entire game, bro. Look at this thing. All right, so the next secret that we have is the weakest dummy is actually able to counter you. Yes, this dummy right over here, the weakest dummy, the one that we all beat up and bully, is actually able to like murder you, bro. So the way it works is if you just keep M1ing the dummy, there's a very small chance of it fighting back. If I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure it's like a 0.000.8 or something like that. I have no idea, bro. It's a very small chance of happening. Here we have a video of somebody in a public server, you know, just beating up the weakest dummy and like, you know, practicing combos and stuff like that. And as you guys can see, out of nowhere, the weakest dummy literally just countered him, and yeah, he literally just murders you, bro. The weakest dummy literally just counters you and murders you. All right, so here we have another example, and as you guys can see, the weakest dummy went ahead and countered this guy, and bro, look at his health. Look how fast his health drains, bro. Like, this counter is no joke. But yeah, like I did say, man, it's a very, very rare chance of happening, but it actually does exist in case you guys did not know. So let's go ahead and move on to the next thing on our list. All right, so the next secret that we have is the infinite kill streak glitch. So as you guys know, in this game, there's kill streaks, and this glitch actually allows you to get an infinite kill streak. And I'm sure a lot of you guys know how this works, but you have to actually go into build mode. And once you're in build mode, you just want to go ahead and put down a random block and configure that block and scroll down to gear spawner and search for something called the zombie staff. So just search up zombie and you're gonna notice that there's something called the zombie staff. So literally just put that on and then turn off build mode. Go up to the block that you put down and grab a bunch of zombie staffs. All right, so grab as many as you could. So pretty much what you want to do now is spawn a bunch of zombies in. So as you guys can see, we have a bunch of zombies over here. And to make things a little bit easier for you, you actually could go ahead and you know, put on your damage multiplier up a bit too. What you want to do is just murder the zombies. Okay, so you literally just use the whirlwind drop, and as you guys can see, I literally already have a kill streak, bro. Every single zombie just got murdered. So as you guys can see in the chat, it says the arena is owned by Totally Not Floaty with 30 kills, and you can literally just keep spamming this over and over again until you're fully satisfied with your kill streak, bro. I have seen somebody do this to like 100,000. I've seen somebody do it to 1,000,000. So whatever you want to do, you can actually do it, man. It's just very OP. So like Studs family, I'm sorry I gotta massacre you guys, but hey man, I need a kill streak, man. I need this kill streak, okay? So we have a bunch of more dummies over here. Let me get these guys over here. Yeah, they're all dead now. So as you guys can see, we now have a 75 kill streak. And the longer you do it, the higher and higher kill streak you could get. So yeah, that right there is a pretty crazy secret. And the next one that we have is actually even crazier. And that is a secret black figure called Bob. And this secret black figure could actually only be seen by hackers in this game. And if you guys don't know what this is, let me show you because it's actually pretty creepy. All right, so here we have a video of a Walmart KJ playing on mobile. So it looks like he is using KJ in the game as well. Wait, I don't know why he has 5 moves though. That's pretty weird. But anyways, you know, this guy's just playing TSB, man, you know, just minding his own business. Let me just skip to like the juicy part, and you pretty much just start off by hearing like weird sounds. So as you guys can see, this guy just said hello in the chat. He probably thinks somebody joined his private server or something. Like, it's pretty creepy. And randomly, you're gonna notice that there's a mysterious black figure in your game. So you're gonna see the black figure, and if you go up to it, it just disappears. And if you see it and go up to it, it disappears. And that's just the first sighting. It comes back for round 2. And the second time it spawns somewhere more in like the open. So if you go up to it again, you're gonna notice that something crazy actually happens. Okay, so as you guys can see, his game freezes for a second and he gets teleported to this weird area, bro. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it. I have my volume pretty low, but it is pretty weird. And you get a friend request by some random person, and as you guys can see, there's literally nobody in this guy's private server except for him. So I don't know how he gets a random friend request from somebody that's not even in his server, and it gets pretty creepy. Look at this, like, look at the map. It's really weird, and you just like randomly die after that. Like, look at this, bro. That is creepy. That is actually so creepy, bro. Look at the top, bro. It says run, starve, run, starve, run. The black figure literally just starts chasing you, and I'm pretty sure if it catches you, you just die. So yeah, he literally, wait, he's still alive. Okay, never mind. He just got murdered. Oh my god, what is that noise? What is that noise, bro? And it says your IP address at the top. Wait, is that his IP? Okay, that's insane, bro. So yeah, that's one of the creepiest things ever in the Strongest Battlegrounds. So if you ever see a black figure in the game, please do not go up to it because it's gonna be scary.
Have you ever wondered what the best combo is in the Strongest Battlegrounds? Is it the Kyoto combo, the Makaku combo, or the Fade combo? In today's video, we're gonna be doing a combo that not a lot of people know about, and that is the owner combo. Yes, you heard that right, bro. The owner actually has an insane one-shot combo that anybody could pull off in the strongest battlegrounds. So today we're going to be learning this combo and try to land it in a public server as well to see how overpowered this combo truly is. So make sure to smash the like button, hit subscribe, and let's get right into this video. Alright, so on the strongest battlegrounds Discord server under pinned messages, if you scroll down, you're gonna notice that there's this video right here. And one of the mods said this is the fresh french fries combo, and if you guys don't know who that is the owner of the strongest battlegrounds. So boys, this is the owner's secret combo in the strongest battlegrounds that not a lot of people know about. So let's check this out. So he does a quick slice, but he does something special for the quick slice to land, and then he does that dash move. He dashes at the guy, does M1s, and then uses Atmos cleave, and then what? Wait, did he just use that mid-air? Alright, bro, we gotta take this one step at a time, starting off with quick slice. So in the video, the owner turned around and used quick slice and like cut off the distance. As you can see, he's still right beside the person. So I'm guessing the way you do this is you turn around and you bump into them and then you use the quick slice. So there we go. Step number 1 has been completed, alright? So let's see what he does after the quick slice. So he does the quick slice and then he dashes, I think. So oh my god, yeah, he dashes and then uses pinpoint cuts. So there's actually 2 variations for pinpoint cut. So if I jump, as you guys can see, it's a whole different move. So pretty much what the owner does is after like the quick slice, he does like more M1s and a mini uppercut, and then he dashes to the side and okay, all right. Bro, why am I not able to like combo extend off? Bro, what? It's not working. Dude, I'm literally doing the same exact thing as the owner is. M1, 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 mini uppercut, and now we do this. Oh my god, there we go, finally. All right, let me try this again. So after they get flung away, you pretty much just dash at a person like this. So there we go, that is step 2. Alright, so he does pinpoint cut, then he dashes at the guy, M1, M1, then he does a Atmos cleave. After the Atmos cleave, I don't know what's happening here, but it looks like he does a split-second counter. I don't know how. Like, bro, how do you do that mid-air? Alright, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the owner of this game is actually really good at his own game, bro. Like, that's very surprising because, like, most game owners are buns at their own game, but, like, that's not the case with TSB. So he does Atmos cleave, and then he does the counter, and like, how do you do this, bro? Alright, so instead of the counter, I'm actually gonna do something different, alright? So I'm gonna try to do, like, a down slam because, like, it's kind of impossible trying to land the counter move, bro. Like, I don't know how the owner did that, but yeah, I'm gonna just do the down slam like that. Oh, wow, that's actually insane damage. Alright, so here we are in a public server, and right after I take this guy's kill streak, I'm gonna try to land, like, the owner's combo on some real players. So that kill streak is mine, buddy. Oh my god, bro, he's so close to dying. He's so close, and now we use this, and there we go. We got him with the finisher, boys. Yes, sir. Alright, so now that we ended that guy's kill streak, I think it's time to go ahead and land the owner combo on a real player, okay? So we do this, and then we use this, and what? Bro, what? Yeah, I forgot to mention, there's a lot of people that play on McDonald's Wi-Fi on this. Oh my god, bro, why are you popping ult? Bro, chill! Oh my god. Alright, you know what? Just kill me, man. Just kill me, man. Alright, so let me try to land this combo once again. So there we go, we got his evasive. And boys, it is now time. It is now time to go ahead and land this combo. So there we go, and now we dash. M1, 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 and then we use the Atmos cleave. And now we just finish off with a down slam, and there we go. Yes, sir. And RIP to the Genos right. Oh my god. Okay, that Sonic really tried. And he's a tiger level threat. Dude, how are you a tiger level threat and you're out here like stealing kills, man? And he's trying to murder me now with his ultimate mode. Okay, buddy. I do have my ultimate mode ready as well. So like right after like he's done with this move, I'm just gonna go ahead and evade. Oh, yo, that is insane. Bro, that has to be one of the best perfect timing I have ever seen in my life. Bro, he left the game too. All right, let me try to land this combo once again. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like this combo is actually very overpowered, bro. Like I have never like personally seen anybody try to do like a atomic samurai combo. So okay, yeah, we just messed it up. But yeah, man, like I was saying, I have never seen anybody try to do atomic samurai combos. What is going on in the chat, bro? Why is he spamming Sukuna like voice lines? Oh, there's no way this guy's a hacker, bro. Oh my god, he's a hacker, bro. Look at this guy, dude. Yo, imagine the aura if I kill the hacker with like a owner combo. Like that aura would be insane. So I just asked the hacker to 1v1 me, and he said he would love to. All right, boys, we're about to go ahead and, 1v1 the hacker. But before I do, let me try to land the owner combo on this Gojo right here for some practice. Okay, we messed up. He said, you know the owner combo? Oh, this guy actually knows it, bro. This guy's an OG. Alright, so the owner said to meet him up on top of the mountains. So here we go. And if you guys are wondering how I'm doing this, make sure to watch my other video on some glitches on TSB. Alright, here we go, bro. Here we go. I'm gonna try to land the owner's combo, and if we somehow, someway do it, that is insane aura. Alright, so far, I don't think he's using any of his, like, hacking scripts. So, like, right now, he's just playing like a normal player. Like, he's not using any hacks or anything like that yet. I feel like once I beat him up more, he's gonna turn them on, and oh my god, bro, he almost fell off. He almost fell off. I could hit him off right now, too, bro. Like, I could easily hit him off the map, but, like, I'm trying to show some sportsmanship, all right? Come on, bro. I need to land this combo, man. I need to... Oh, my God, bro. How did he dash at it? Oh, my God. Okay. All right, Mr. Hacker. I think it's over, man. You better turn on your hacks, bro. You better turn on your hacks because you're about to die, buddy. You are about to die. So there we go. We just went ahead and killed the hacker. Yo, he's back. He's back. He's back. Oh, my God. He's using hacks this time. He is using hacks this time, bro. Look at this guy. All right, so I actually went ahead and, switched my moveset to Garo as well. But bro, whenever he uses hacks, as you guys can see, like almost every single move has voice lines. Like why is he putting voice lines in the chat? Let me just hit him off the map real quick. There we go. And there we go. He fell off the... Okay, never mind. I take that back, bro. I take that back. Oh my God. Okay, hold on, bro. Hold on. All right, boys, we gotta lock in, man. We gotta lock in. We gotta stand on business. And like, even if I try to hit him off the map, like it doesn't matter because this guy just like flies back. Like he literally just flies back up here. All right, we're not gonna talk about what happened. I obviously beat him and like, destroyed him. But I'm not gonna lie, man. This guy's a pretty chill hacker, bro. He's pretty chill. Alright, so this is gonna sound pretty embarrassing, but I have actually never learned the Kyoto combo in the strongest battleground. So like, I know you guys are gonna roast me in the comments down below, but like, bro, like I'm gonna learn it for the first time right here, right now, alright? Like, I know how it works, but like, I've actually never tried to do it. So use flowing water, and then you dash and use the second move as well. Oh, wait, what would happen if I throw the weakest dummy on the frozen soul thingy right there? Okay, it didn't work, okay. Alright, so here I have my other account with me because as you guys know, the weakest dummy has 0 ping, so you can't combo. Alright, here we go, bro. Here we go. Imagine I get this on the first try. Okay, come on, bro. Come on. Like, this should not be too hard, man. I've been playing this game for so long. Come on. Come on, Floaty. Come on, Floaty. You got this, bro. Bro, I'm getting closer. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And now we dash, and there we go. Let's go. My first Kyoto. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think I already mastered it, bro. I think I already mastered the Kyoto combo, so there we go. Literally all I needed was 5 minutes and I learned how to do the Kyoto combo just like that, and you could actually like combo extend off it as well. Bro, why did Gogeta just spawn out of nowhere? Alright, Gogeta, you're gonna be our guinea pig, man. You are gonna be our guinea pig, so there we go. Oh my god, bro, I've actually like already mastered this, man. If you guys want me to master like some more combos, drop them down in the comments down below, alright? Because I'm not gonna lie, bro, like I feel like I need to learn more combos in this game. Like most of the combos I do are like, just not like the best combos. Like I know there's like so many better combos out there, so I just need to learn them. So if you guys want me to learn them, drop the combo names in the comment section down below, and I'll definitely do like a video or something trying to learn these combos and stuff like that. All right, these are the easiest one-shot combos in the strongest battleground submitted by you guys. So if they don't actually work, I could just blame you. And we'll be testing these combos out on the poor weakest dummy and then in public servers. And I'm gonna be giving these combos a rating between 1 to 5 based on how easy they are. Also, real quick before we get into this, here are the winners who won a free game pass of choice from my last video by subscribing to the channel, liking the video, turning on notifications, and commenting down the Roblox usernames in the comments down below. Alright, so here's our first winner, and he wants Awakening outfit. Alright, and here you go. I really hope you enjoyed this, my guy. And here is our second winner over here, and this person wants early access. So here you go. And once again, guys, if you want a chance to win, just subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down your Roblox usernames down below. Alright, combo number 1 with Gojo. Use Infinity and Repulse. Are you serious, bro? Guys, this is not what I meant by saying give me easy one-shot combos. Alright, so this combo has 2 steps. Step number 1 is to use Infinity, and step number 2 is to use Repulse. And yeah, that's literally it, bro. That's literally it. Alright, so obviously we can't use Gojo in a public server, so yeah, this easy combo could only be used in a private server. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright, combo number 2. With Garo, do 4 M1s, use Flowing Water, then Hunter's Grasp, and then 3 punches, then Water Stream, 3 punches, Down Slam. Okay. Alright, let's do this, bro. Here goes nothing, man. Here go... Oh, wait, I just remembered something. I don't think you could do this on a dummy because a dummy has 0 ping, and that means you literally cannot catch a dummy in midair. So, I'm gonna go ahead and join my alt account, and we'll try this again once our alt is in here. Alright, so here we have our ult in the server, and please don't ask me why that's the username of the account. I don't know, man. But anyways, let's go and try this combo out. So we dash at the guy, get some more M1s, and then we use the second move. Right after the second move, we do a down slam. So down slam, there we go. And okay, the damage is actually not that bad, but I think we could do this a little bit better. Alright, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do to make this combo just a little bit better is do another down slam right before I do a Hunter's Grab. So now we do a down slam and what? How did I miss that?
Somebody like pay attention to him, bro. This dude is a weirdo, bro.
Okay, let's go ahead and try this again, man. I really hope I land a down slam this time. So right before Hunter's Grasp, we have to go ahead and land a down slam. And there we go, finally, bro. So yeah, I'm really glad that we landed that down slam. And now we could actually go ahead and finish the combo off. And yeah, we actually got some extra damage in there. So what? I literally...
Oh my god! Oh! Are you not recording? Are you recording, Crickshaw?
Alright, there we go. Finally, bro. Finally. But anyways, that's pretty much the combo. So let's go ahead and hop into a public server and try to land this on some real people. Okay, tell me why I joined the public server, and the first thing that happens to me is I get jumped by a Sonic, bro. Why am I getting jumped by Sonic the Hedgehog, bro? Yeah, let me go and try the combo on that dude. Alright, so the good thing about this combo is that it's really easy to land, and I know this video is supposed to be about one-shot combos. Like, I know this one isn't exactly one-shot, but it still does like more than like 75% damage, bro. So it's still a pretty decent combo, so we're gonna go ahead and finish off with a down slam. Please work. There we go. Thank you, bro. Finally. And of course, we have to have some sportsmanship as well. Alright, so, oh, what? Yo, what is that? Why is there 2 meteors just dropping down? Alright, let's try this one more time, bro. Let's try this one more time. So there we go. We just caught him with flowing water, and now we get a down slam. Boom, there we go. And now we use Hunter's Grasp. Bro, what is that Sonic doing? Bro, what is the Sonic doing? What is the Sonic doing? Please do not interrupt us, bro. I'm literally landing the combo perfectly right now. And then, okay, yo, bro, what are you doing, bro? Do you want the kill? Is that what you want, man? Do you want the kill? Take the kill, bro. Just take it, man. I'll let you have it, bro. Bro, why is he hitting me? Bro, take the kill. Is that not what you're here for, bro? Oh my god. Okay, I don't think he's bro, I think he's here for me. I think he's here for me. Combo number 3, Atomic Samurai. Do 3M1s, uppercut, and then use pinpoint cuts, and then dash towards the enemy. 3M1s again, quick slice, side dash, and use uppercut and Atmos cleave. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that sounded kind of complicated, alright? But I don't think it's that hard, bro. I feel like once you actually do it, it should be pretty easy. So we're actually doing it right now, and now we use the quick slice. There we go. We dash back in. M1, 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 uppercut, second move, and right after this, we do a down slam. So let me go ahead and land a down slam. And there we go. Oh my god, bro. How much damage did I do? 2.5 left? That is crazy damage. Alright, let's go and try this one more time, but I just realized something. The reason why you do 3M1s instead of 4M1s when you do the quick slice move is because if you do 4M1s, the quick slice wouldn't be able to like combo extend like this, bro. So yeah, that is exactly why we have to do 3M1s and then the quick slice. But other than that, bro, it's still a pretty decent combo. Like look at that damage, man. That damage is actually insane. Bro, there's no way. He said English or Spanish. Bro, no! How did I get into this situation, bro? Bro, what? He just said... What are you trying to say here? Dude, what? What is going on with this guy? He's literally just like floating around with like no gravity, bro. Okay, alright, so that Garo just popped all. That is not good. Oh my god, wait. Wait, if I land a combo on this guy, that's insane. Bro, we're literally like fighting fire with fire right now. This guy literally just popped his ultimate with Garo, and I'm about to go ahead and test a combo out on him. And now we side dash. Oh my god, bro, we're actually doing it. We are actually doing it. This is insane. Hold on, why is he running away? Bro, you have ultimate. Why are you running? Okay, now we do this, and now we go back around and then use this. Hit a quick slice as well, and oh, he is done. He is done. Bro, he didn't even get to use a single move on me, bro. That is actually sad, man. That is actually so sad. I think this has to be one of the best combos that we have done so far, bro. Like, this is actually such a good combo that anybody could pull off. It's so easy to do. Very good Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, very good damage as well, man. Like, all the combos that we have done so far, like, they don't really do that much damage. So, this one's pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and run it back one more time. We dash at the guy. There we go. M1, M1, and a quick slice. We don't do 4 M1s. We only do 3, but we combo extend now. Use the second move. Right after the second move is done, we hit him with a down slam. So, there we go. Thank you. Thank you for landing, bro. Thank you. But anyways, we went ahead and popped our ultimate. This guy is done, bro. Why is he not running away? Okay, there we go. Alright, we're about to go ahead and catch this guy lacking with the atomic slash, and there we go. So we just caught him slipping with an atomic slash, and I'm pretty sure he's dead, bro. And this should kill him. So there we go. He is now dead. We have a bunch of people fighting over there, so we use this. There we go. And now we use the first move. There we go. Bro, Atomic Samurai is so overpowered now, man. They really buffed his ultimate a lot, so I feel like his ultimate is probably one of the best ones in the game right now. Just because how, like, look how OP this is, bro. We just made that person rage quit. That person we just used the move on just ended up rage quitting, man. That is actually insane. Next combo, down slam, then omnidirectional punch. Are you serious, bro? Are you guys serious? Why are you guys giving me these combos, man? Like, bro, this is not even a combo, man. Let me just go ahead and give myself my ultimate real quick just to show you guys what I mean by this, bro. This is not a combo. All right, so according to this combo, I do a down slam and then I use omnidirectional punch just like so, and that's it. So, I mean, in a way, they are right because, like I said, this is probably one of the easiest one-shot combos. But, bro, this is not a combo. This is literally just a overpowered saitama move, bro. But anyways, there we go. We just killed a dummy over there. So, RIP to the... Whoa! Yo, why did I just start twerking? Bro, what was that, man? What was that, bro? Yo, there is no way. There is no way. Is that Skibbity Sigma 69, bro? That is one of the craziest usernames I've ever seen. Bro, we have a emo Freddy, bro. We have a emo Freddy in the server. Let me go ahead and ask him if he's emo, just to see what he says. Dang, bro, he just roasted me, bro. He said, "Are you a president?" Yeah, bro. I think I just got roasted, man. No! Skibbity Sigma, get out of it! No! Skibbity Sigma, no! How dare you? How dare you kill Skibbity Sigma in front of me, bro? How dare you do that? You must pay. Oh, whoa, yo. All right, hold on, bro. This guy tries to kill Skibbity Sigma in front of me and then tries to attack me right after. I'm not letting this slide. All right, so we do this uppercut and then now we dash it and wait. If I get him in a wall combo, oh my god, we get him in a wall combo to finish him off now, and there we go. Serious sneeze. There we go. That is what I'm talking about, bro. And he said I got revenge. Of course I did, bro. Of course I did. All right, so let me go ahead and try to land the actual combo now. So, oh, okay, yo, Siryu, chill out, bro, hold on. And now we hit a down slam, and now we hit an omnidirectional punch, and there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. So there we go. We just caught this guy lacking with a omni. Did he leave, bro? Why is everybody leaving the game, bro? Like this is what I mean. Like I can't even use moves anymore, bro. So that guy ended up leaving the game for some reason. But hey, yo, bro, why does that keep happening, bro? Why do I tingles? Pop. Alright, so in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys some of the best combos that I know with every single character in the strongest Battlegrounds. Now, before I show you guys these combos, there's actually many different types and variations of these combos for every single character out there, but I'm gonna be showing you guys some of the best ones I know personally, so let's go ahead and get into this. Alright, so as you guys know, in the strongest Battlegrounds, the weakest dummy has 0 ping, and basically what that... Bro, who is this? Alright, so Walmart dummy is our new dummy. Alright, so our first character is Saitama, and one thing that you guys have to keep in mind with every single combo with every character is you have to make sure they don't have evasive dash, alright? So once they don't have that, we could get started. Alright, so honestly with Saitama, I feel like there's actually quite a few combos that you could do, but one of my favorite ones is this one over here. So you catch them with the uppercut, then you hit consecutive punches, then you mini uppercut, shove, and then you okay, yeah. Alright, so let's try that one more time. So you want to go ahead and do a down slam, then you want to uppercut, and then catch them from the uppercut, consecutive punches, mini uppercut, shove, and then land the dash. Okay, make sure you land the dash, and then this, and then normal punch, and as you guys can see, the person... Alright, so honestly, like, it's not a hard combo. Like, I feel like anybody could do this. Like, you don't have to learn some crazy text or anything like that. Now we Bro, why do I keep messing this up? Let me try this one last final time, alright? So now we go ahead and catch them. Alright, consecutive punches, mini uppercut, shove, and then you dash at the guy. M1, 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 you mini uppercut, and then normal punch, and there we go. Alright, finally, bro. Alright, so in terms of the ultimate mode, as you guys know, we have quite a few options. We could either do a omnidirectional punch and literally just one-tap the person that we're fighting, and they're pretty much cooked, and... I don't know if you guys know, but like almost every single Saitama ultimate move is a one-shot, one-kill move. Like, bro, look at this, man. Look at this. Hey, yo! Pause. Or we could just do a death counter, and honestly, bro, like I did say, there's so many different options. You could death counter, you could use a table flip, you could use a series punch, you could use omnidirectional punch. Like, there's so many different options. So, Saitama's ultimate mode, you can't really combo with, but let's go ahead and just move on to our next character, okay? Alright, so the next character we got is Garo, and for this combo that I'm about to show you guys, you're gonna have to know a tech called the Twisted Tech. And if you guys don't know what this is, I'm gonna go ahead and just like quickly show you guys what it is and like quickly explain it as well. Alright, so basically how this works is you want to do 3 M1s. On the 4th one, you want to back up and then dash back in. So let me go ahead and just like slow the video down real quick. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the Twisted Tech is gonna take some time to learn, but honestly, if you know how to do it, it actually allows you to like combo extend like pretty well. So this is the combo right here, right? So you want to do this, and then flowing water. Right after flowing water, you want to go ahead and get a down slam, and then use Hunter's Grasp, and then punch right away. Alright, you want to cancel the throw, and as you guys can see, that's the combo. So you're gonna notice it doesn't actually one-shot, but as you guys know, with Garo, we only have 3 moves because the 4th move is a counter move, so we gotta work with what we have, and I feel like that's the best one you could do. So I know that was not a one-shot one combo. I know there's probably some other combos out there that may be a one-shot combo, but honestly, you have to think realistically, bro. There's probably some combos out there that you could do it with, but it has like so many crazy techs, so many crazy spins that you could probably never land in a real fight. So in my opinion, I feel like this is the best combo that is realistic that you could actually land on a real player, bro. Alright, so now we move on to the ultimate mode, which is called the Rampage for Garo. Let's do it. Alright, so the first thing that we want to do is use a crushed rock, and right after this we want to go ahead and use this, and then we finish off with a final Heinz, and there we go. So honestly, the combo with the ultimate is pretty easy. To be honest, you could also do this, and then you want to go ahead and use a crushed rock right after, and right after this you want to go ahead and just hit him with the final Heinz, and boom! That is what I'm talking about, bro. So let's go ahead and just move on to our next character now. And the next character that we got here is Genos, so let's go ahead and check out the one-shot combo. Alright, so one of the best combos that I know for Genos is this one right here. So you want to start off with M1s, then use that, and then use a blitz shot, and then dash at the person right after the blitz shot, and then do this, and then use ignition burst, and then dash at the person, and then you want to do this, and then jet dive, and boom, there we go. So that right there is probably one of the best combos that I know, but there's actually another variation I'm going to show you. Alright, so you want to start off with some M1s, okay? M1, and then use ignition burst right away, and then dash at the person. So after the dash, you want to go ahead and use these punches, and then you want to use a jet dive, and you want to finish off with a blitz shot. So that right there is probably one of the easier variations of the one shot. And now it is time for the ultimate mode, alright? So I feel like Genos has an easy one too. Alright, so what you want to do is M1, 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 and then use speed blitz. And then once you slam them down, you want to go ahead and use a thunder kick. And right after the thunder kick, you want to use your flame wave cannon right away. Bro, what? How did he get behind me? Oh my god, okay. Alright, so let's pretend that didn't happen. So like I did say, you want to go ahead and M1, speed boost drop kick, and then use this. And then right after the thunder kick, you want to go ahead and use your flame wave cannon. And normally they should land in front of you like this, okay? I don't know how the guy got behind me in the last one, but as you guys can see, the dummy is now dead. That's how you do it, man. Alright. Alright, so our next character is Metal Bat. So let's go and see what the best combo for Metal Bat is as well. Alright, so what I like to do is start off with the dash. You want to go ahead and M1, uppercut, and then use the third move. Right after the third move, you want to just keep M1ing, and then you use the first move. And then after the first move, you want to catch them with brutal beatdown, alright? Make sure you catch them. And then after this, you do another down slam, and then you use this. And right after this, like as soon as you hit them away, you want to side dash and then dash forward again. And as you guys can see, you could combo extend, and sadly it doesn't kill them, but as you guys can see, they're literally about to die. Like they're actually one shot, pretty low. And in terms of the ultimate mode, I feel like Metal Bat has a pretty interesting one as well. So obviously you have the death blow, which is a one shot, one kill, but in case you already used it or you know, you used something else, you could do this one over here. So you want to use Savage Tornado, and right after Savage Tornado, you want to go ahead and use this beatdown move. And I really like to zoom out with this because you could see where they get flung, and then you could like jump at them, just like, okay, how did I mess that up, man? Alright, let me go ahead and try that one more time. So you want to go ahead and uppercut and then use your Savage Tornado, and then the brutal beatdown move, like the second beatdown move, this one right here. Like I was saying earlier, I like to zoom out a little bit so I could see the direction they get like flung at. So like if you know where they're going, you could literally just jump at them, and then this like jump does some extra damage. And right after this, what I like to do is strength difference, and there we go, bro. So yeah, this right here is a combo that you could do, or you could just use a death blow, because death blow is a one shot, one kill. It doesn't like it's just one shot, bro. Like you don't have to like think about it. But anyways, that's pretty much Metal Bat. Let's go ahead and move on to our next character. Alright, so our next character is Atomic Samurai, and he's actually a pretty interesting one too. Alright, so for Atomic Samurai, what I like to do is start off with a dash, and then M1, 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 and then use the third move. Right after the third move, you want to go ahead and dash them again, and then after this, you want to go ahead and use Atmos Cleave. After Atmos Cleave, you want to go ahead and do a down slam, and then quick slice, and right after quick slice, you gotta be quick and dash. Like sometimes you miss the dash, but if you land a dash, you could combo extend and kill them. But yeah. Alright, let me try this one more time, alright? So you want to go ahead and just do some M1s, and then use pinpoint cuts. Right after pinpoint cut, you want to go ahead and dash one more time, and then after this, you go use a Atmos Cleave. After the Atmos Cleave, you want to do a quick M1 down slam, quick slice, and after this, like sometimes you miss it, like you saw how I just missed the dash. If you miss it, it's still okay, because as you guys can see, there's still one shot, and we still have a extra move left, which is the counter. Alright, but anyways, it's time for the ultimate mode, okay? So Atomic Samurai's ultimate mode is we actually do have a one shot, one kill move as well, so let's go ahead and do it. So pretty much what you want to do for that is you want to do a down slam and then just use Atomic Slash. As you guys know, Atomic Slash is pretty OP, man. Look at this thing, dude. It is crazy. So yeah, it's literally a one-shot, one kill. But in case you guys missed the move or use it on somebody else, there's actually another variation. What you want to do is start off with some M1s and then use Sunset. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, Sunset is probably one of the best moves in the entire game, bro. Like, I just love this move so much for some reason. So after Sunset, what you want to do is just use this, and bada bing, bada bang. As you guys can see, the dummy is now dead, bro. He is cooked. So this is by far one of the easiest and you know, the most straightforward combos that you could do as well. Alright, so our next character is Tatsumaki, and I did not forget about Sonic, guys. Alright, Sonic is gonna be right after this one. Alright, so in terms of Tatsumaki, man, there used to be a really good one-shot combo, but like, bro, they've been nerfing this character left, right, and center, so like, it kind of sucks, but like, I feel like one of the best combos you could do is this one right over here. So you want to Stone Coffin, he's gonna come back right towards us, and then down slam, and then use this, and then combo extend with some M1s. So yeah, there's different variations you could do, but that's my favorite. Alright, so now it's time for the ultimate mode, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the ultimate mode is just as easy as like the Atomic Samurai one and Genos, okay? Alright, so all you have to do is just dash the person, M1, 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 and then use the third move, Terrible Tornado. That is it. Alright, literally just one move. After you use this move, you're gonna notice the person you're fighting is going to be dead, bro. Look at this thing. So yeah, this move is not a one-shot, one kill, but like the dash or like the M1s actually makes a one-shot, one kill. So the move itself does like 90% damage, so you have to make sure you get the M1s in. But yeah, it's really OP, okay? Alright, so our next character is Speed O Sound Sonic, and bro, this character been nerfed too much. Alright, so what you want to do is dash and then M1, 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 and then use the scatter. And bro, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like this character has been nerfed so many times, man. So you want to dash again after the explosive shuriken, and then use a flash strike, and then use whirlwind kick, and then do a down slam right away. And yeah, I feel like that's the best possible combo that you could do, because like the moves just suck. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but like you could block almost every single like Sonic move, bro. And like the moves in general just don't do a lot of damage, so you have to like work with what you have. So like technically you could probably do a one-shot combo, but like I did say, guys, it's not realistic. You can't use that on a real player. Like 90% of the time you're just gonna mess up. So this is by far one of the easiest combos that you could do, that you could actually land on players too. Alright, so now it is time for the ultimate mode, okay? So this is the Sonic ultimate mode. Let's get it, bro. Alright, so what I'd like to do is start off with some M1s, and then you use the fourth move. After the fourth move, you want to quickly dash sideways with your like, you know, quick teleport dashes, and then use the first move. After the first move, you want to like basically just like use Carnage to finish them off. So let me go and just use the Carnage, and there we go. Alright, so as you guys can see, we went ahead and packed up that dummy right over there. And let's move on to our final character. Alright, so our final character is the one and only, the martial artist, aka Suryu. And one of the best combos in my opinion is this one right over here. So start off with the vanishing kick, M1, and then use the vanishing kick again, and then use the third move. After the third move, use a down slam, use head first. After head first, you want to go ahead and do another down slam. So go ahead and do another down slam. Use bullet barrage right away. And yeah, they're cooked, bro. They're pretty much done. Now you dash at them, M1, 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 and you're gonna notice that your whirlwind drop is out of like cooldown, and you just finish them off with that, bro. So this is by far one of the easiest and most convenient combos that you could do with martial artists, bro. Alright, so now it is time for the ultimate mode, and you're gonna notice that the martial artist moveset only has 3 moves for the ultimate mode. So pretty much what you want to do is start off with Twin Fangs. After Twin Fangs, they actually don't get flung away. So this gives you the opportunity to use like another move. And I use the Rising Fist. After Rising Fist, side dash, and then use the third move. And there you go, bro. It's as simple as that. You know, it does like one shot, but like, you know, you got to work with what you have. Look at this, man. So after this, they're just going to get flung across the map like that. And yeah, that right there is a one-shot combo with the ultimate mode. Alright, combo number 1. With Sonic, do 3 M1s and scatter, then do explosive shuriken, and then 3 M1s down slam flash strike. Okay, this sounds kind of complicated, but let's go ahead and give it a try real quick, alright? Alright, I think if you just read the combo out, it kind of sounds overwhelming, but like once you actually land the combo, I don't think it's too bad. So now we do an uppercut, and then now explosive shuriken, and then now we dash the guy, M1, M1, M1. Now we do a down slam, flash strike, and now we use whirlwind kick at... Alright, this is the one, bro. This is the one. So we're gonna go ahead and do some M1s here, do an uppercut, and now shuriken, wait for him to fall down, dash at him. There. Are you serious? Alright, there we go, and now we get another down slam, and there we go. How much damage was that? How much damage was that? 5.2% remaining, bro. That is actually almost a one-shot combo, dude. I think we could do something to make this more OP. Alright, so what we're gonna do is actually start the combo off with a dash instead. So instead of doing 3M1s and then start the combo off, we're actually doing a dash and then like the 3M1s in the combo. So yeah, like we're literally just adding an extra dash at the beginning of the combo, and the extra dash is actually a lot, bro. So let's go to see how much damage this is gonna do. And now we do a down slam. Oh, wait, what? He's literally about to die. Okay, look at this, bro. You can literally sniff him and he's dead. And will you look at that? The weakest dummy has died to me sniffing. Okay, bro, what am I doing with my life, man? What am I doing, dude? Alright, so here we are in the public server, and this bacon over here is gonna be our first victim, alright? So this is literally our first victim. So I'm gonna go ahead and combo extend with this, and now— what? Bro, I was literally in the middle of a combo. What do you mean? Bro, what was that? Alright, I guess it's time for plan B, and plan B is to like just destroy this guy without a combo. So there we go, man. I have no idea how this guy like literally just ruined my combo extend like that. Like that wasn't supposed to happen, dude. Bro, why is he just holding down his block? Like, dude, you know there's like attacking in this game, right? Like, I think he doesn't know you could fight in this game. Alright, so there we go. I just give him some motivation, and bro, pause. That has to be one of the craziest hairlines I've seen in my life. He said, now let's pretend you stole my food. What is that supposed to mean, dude? Alright, so I guess I just stole his food. What's he gonna do? Oh! Oh! Alright, on the bright side, he's actually fighting back now. This is what I like to see, bro. Okay, enough sidetracking. Let's actually go ahead and try to land this combo one more time on this person over here. So there we go. Now we hit a shuriken, wait for him to fall down, and now we dash back in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And now we get a down slam, and then now the first move, and now we finish him off with the second move, and there we go. That is how we do it, bro. W combo, bro. Alright, our next combo is M1 table flip. Bro, this is not what I meant by easy combos, guys. Alright, you know what? Let's actually go ahead and give this a try. So this combo has 3 steps. Step number 1 is to use your ultimate. Step number 2 is to get 3 M1s. Step number 3 is to use table flip. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That weakest dummy over there is pretty much dead now. So ladies and gentlemen, this is actually, in fact, like, in a way, it actually is a one-shot combo. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop into a public server and test this out on some people. Alright, so here we are in a public server. Step number 1 is to get our ultimate mode. So let me go and just pack some people up. So that guy over there is now dead. Alright, so let's go and pack up this dude over here. And the one thing I really like about Saitama is I get my ultimate mode in like a snap of a finger, bro. Like, look at this. I'm literally almost at my ultimate already. So there we go. We hit him with a normal punch. Yes, sir. Alright, so now we use consecutive punches and we finish him off with our uppercut. And there we go. We just sent him to the next planet, alright? RIP to that guy. Dude, there is no way. This guy literally switched his character to come back and fight me. Okay, you know what? Hold on, bro. Hold on. I think I'm gonna do the combo on this guy, alright? So step number 1 is to use our ultimate. Step number 2 is to do 3 M1s. And now we use the table flip. And there we go. Oh my god, did he just give up? He literally just gave up. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think this has to be one of the most overpowered combos in the game, dude. This is actually OP. Alright, so with Atomic Samurai, do 3 M1s, down slam, quick slice, pinpoint cut, forward dash, M1, down slam. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and give this a try. And like I did say earlier, it kind of sounds overwhelming at first, but like I feel like once you practice it a few times and like actually know what the move does and stuff, it gets pretty easy, bro. So yeah, this right here is the combo. I'm pretty sure I'm doing it correctly. So after this, we do a down slam. So let me go do the down slam real quick. There we go. And let's see the damage for 12%. That's actually not that bad, bro. That's not that bad. So just like last time, I'm actually gonna start the combo off with the dash because you know, a dash actually does some pretty decent damage. So it's pretty much the same exact combo, but obviously we start the combo off with the dash. And let's go and see what the difference in damage is with a dash. All right. So now we do a down slam. There we go. And let's check the damage real quick. And 8.5, bro. Look at that difference, bro. That is pretty much a one-shot combo. Like, you could literally go up to the guy and like M1 them twice and they die. So that's pretty close. Alright, so here we are in the public server, and this person over here is gonna be our first victim. I kind of meant— are you serious? I literally just joined the game, bro. Yo, what is going on with this guy? Wait, bro, what is happening? Oh my god, what? Oh! Bro, what just happened? What just happened? Bro, what kind of server am I in right now? Like, this is literally like a server straight out of Ohio. I can't even hit this guy, bro. This is actually OP. I literally can't hit him. Alright, so I finally found somebody I could actually hit, and he's gonna be the first person we test our combo out on, alright? So there we go. Wait for him to fall down, now we dash. M1, M1, M1. And now we use this. And right after this, we do a down slam, alright? So let me go get my down slam in. There we go. And I'm pretty— yeah, he's literally about to die. So let me go— so now we go back in with this, and now we just finish him off with a quick slice, and there we go. That is how we do it, bro. And my sword is on fire. That's like plus 100 aura right there, bro. But yeah, the thing about Atomic Samurai though is we can't really use every single one of our moves because one of our moves is actually a counter move. So you can't really use that in a combo when you're the one attacking. But if you actually use the counter move like before you start the combo off, then that's pretty much a guaranteed one-shot combo because if you land the combo correctly, they are left with like 8% health. And obviously if you land the counter from beforehand, they should be dead, bro. So this guy's literally about to die. I'm gonna go ahead and use my counter. Come on. Come on. There we go. Is he dead? Okay, he's not dead. Okay, now I can just finish him off like this. So there we go. So that is how we do it. GG's. Bro, this guy is literally the emo final boss. Alright, so with Suryu, we do 3M1's Bullet Barrage head for... Okay, I don't think this is going to be a one-shot combo, man. I'm just going to be honest, bro. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and make my own Suryu combo. So we do 3M1's Bullet Barrage, and instead of doing the third move, we just like dash at him and combo extend like this with some M1s, obviously. And then we use head first. After head first, we do a down slam. So let me go ahead and do a down slam real quick. Boom, and now we use the third move, and then now we use Vanishing Kick. Oh, he's already dead. Okay, there we go. And ladies and gentlemen, that combo right there is a lot better, bro. So obviously what I did was like I built on his combo first. So you pretty much do the Bullet Barrage, and after the Bullet Barrage you combo extend with more M1s. So like you don't want to like actually just waste that Bullet Barrage move because it does like allow you to combo extend. So we do this, and then now we do a down slam. Boom, there we go. Now the third move, and now the second move. Please land. Bro, how do I always miss that? Somebody give me tips on how to land that move because it's kind of getting embarrassing, man. I'm not gonna lie. So there we go, we just packed this guy up. There we go, we're riding him like a skateboard, and RIP to this dude, bro. Yo, this guy got a kill streak, man. This guy literally has a kill streak. Don't mind if I do, bro. Do not mind if I do. So let me go and try to pack this guy up real quick. I kind of feel bad for him because when people see you have a kill streak in this game, like they literally make it their life mission to hunt you down. Like look at this, man. He's literally getting jumped by the entire server right now. But I did call dibs on this kill, man. I literally called dibs on this kill. So there we go. RIP to him. And let me just like assert my dominance real quick. There we go. I'm sorry, man. Which ultimate mode is the worst in the strongest battlegrounds? Saitama, Sonic, Metal Bat, or Child Emperor? Oh wait, he doesn't even have one yet. Well, today I'm going to be answering one of the biggest questions in the strongest battlegrounds. We're going to be seeing which ultimate mode is the worst by testing all these movesets and how much damage they do and how good they are to use overall. And as you guys can see, in my Discord server, I made a poll that says which ultimate mode is the worst in the strongest battlegrounds, and the answers that we got are going to surprise you. And by the way, make sure to join my Discord server. It's discord.gg/floaty if you want to be a part of videos like this one. And to start this off, we're going to be comparing the damage of every ultimate mode first. Alright, so the first ultimate mode that we're going to be testing out is Suryu. So the first thing that we're going to be testing out is seeing how much damage the actual ultimate animation does. So let me go ahead and pop my ultimate mode real quick and see how much damage this does right over here. Alright, boom, there we go. Let me just run up to the dummy real quick and see the damage. Alright, so it looks like the dummy has about 80% HP remaining. And if we actually do the quick math real quick and do 100 minus 80, we get a total of 20, bro. So it looks like the animation did 20 damage. And as you guys can see, we actually do have 4 moves as well. And in the recent update, I'm pretty sure everybody knows this, but Rising Fist, which used to be the first move, is now something else, which is the Grand Fissure. And we also got a new move called the Last Breath, alright? So let's actually go ahead and test every single one of these moves and see how much damage they do. Starting off with the Grand Fissure. So for this one, if you actually like back up a little bit further, I'm pretty sure you could damage them twice. So you damage them once. Okay, I just completely messed that up, bro. So look, if you damage them once, it only does 25% damage. But if I actually back up a little bit more, you could actually hit the person twice. Did I just miss again? Bro, what am I doing? Okay, hold on. Let me lock in, bro. Let me lock in. All right. So I think this should be a good distance, okay? So if you use it from a distance, as you guys can see, you could hit the person twice. And as you guys can see, it did double the damage, okay? So the weakest dummy is now at 50% HP. So that means this move did about 50% of the dummy's health, all right? All right, so the next move that we have is Twin Fangs, all right? So let me go and check this one out real quick. And bro, this move would have been so much better if you could like get multiple people instead of just one person. But as you guys can see, this move did about 40% damage. All right, so next we got the Earth Splitting Strike. And here we go, man. This move is actually so fire. Obviously, man, you know, you can't really hate on cutscene moves, bro. Cutscene moves are always really good. So there we go. The dragon ate us, and then we smack him in the stomach, and there we go. Oh my god, he went across the map. Okay, so it looks like it did about 61, I think. Yeah, that's 61% damage right there, right? All right, so the last move that we have is the Last Breath. So let me go and check this one out as well. And as you you guys can see, you set your heart ablaze. So here we go. Here we go. All right, so as you guys can see, this is probably one of the best cutscene moves in the entire game. Like, check this out, man. You summon a dragon. It's so clean, bro. It is actually so clean. Oh my god, I cannot get over that. And let's actually check out the damage real quick, and it looks like it did about 85% damage. Okay, so if we actually go ahead and add up all the damages, 20 plus 50 plus 40 plus 61 plus 85, we get a total of 256 total damage. All right, that's actually pretty good, bro. Like, that's actually pretty decent. All right, but anyways, we're gonna be moving down a slot. So the next character is going to be Tatsumaki. All right, let me go ahead and pop this ultimate mode real quick, and let's actually go ahead and see how much the animation does. So like the ultimate animation, let me go up to the dummy, and it looks like that did about, is that like 21%? Yeah, if you round it up, that's like roughly about 21% just for the animation alone. And now it is time for the cosmic strike. So this move is pretty much just summoning a big meteor from outer space, and it actually does a lot of damage. Did I miss? Bro, I had one job. How did I miss that, bro? All right, let me try that again, man. So pretty much what it does, you just summon a meteor outer space, and then let's check out the damage, man. So that one right there was a direct hit. Let's check out the damage, and the damage is about roughly 53% if we just round it, because like I'm not trying to count the decimals, bro. Like if we round it, it's like roughly 53%. All right, so next we got the psychic ricochet, and I'm not gonna lie, this one actually reminds me of a mini version of omnidirectional punch. So that right there was the psychic ricochet, and it looks like this one did roughly about 41% as well. And like I did say, guys, I'm rounding this like to like the nearest number or like something like that, because like I'm not trying to be a nerd and like count the decimals and stuff. You guys get the point. All right, so next we got the terrible tornado. All right, so this right here is probably one of the like the biggest damaging moves in the game for Tatsumaki. So look at this, man. You literally just smack them into the ground. You grab their skull, or you crush their skull, I should say. You smack them into the ground. There's a big tornado that happens, and let's check out the damage. He's about to die, bro. All right, so as you guys can see, that did about 95% damage, bro. All right, so the next move that we have is the sky snatcher, and this one you pretty much just grab them, go into the sky, and then just like pick a spot where you want to throw them. And it looks like this move actually did about 27% damage. So if we actually go ahead and add up all the damages of all the moves, we have 21 plus 53 plus 41 plus 95 plus 27. We get a total of 237 damage, which is actually not that bad, bro. But the next character that we're going to be checking out is Blade Master, aka Atomic Samurai. All right, but first thing first, like I did say, is we're going to be testing out the animation damage. So let me go ahead and pop this real quick. As you guys can see, we're popping our animation, and boom, there we go. Oh my god, that actually did quite a bit of damage, bro. All right, so as you guys can see, that did roughly about 35% damage for just the animation alone. And the first move that we're going to be testing is the sunset. So here we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And now we're going to go ahead and do a big explosion. And there we go. And as you guys can see, this one actually did about 63% damage. Next, we have the solar cleave. So here we go. Boom. And this one actually did about 29% damage as well. And bro, what the hell? Why are people still donating, bro? As you guys know, like people used to donate so they could get the KJ moveset, but like KJ's free now, bro. Like I could just switch to KJ right now if I wanted to. Why are people still donating like a million Robux, bro? This guy donated 970. This guy also donated 970, 504, 401. Like, bro, what are you guys doing? All right, so next move we got is Sunrise. Here we go. So obviously, as you guys know, this is like a cutscene move. Where's the dummy? Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and check out the damage real quick. All right, so this one does about 47% damage. And last but not least, we have the Atomic Slash. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows that this is a one-shot move. So yeah, bro, this one should do 100 damage because it's one shot. Here we go, bro. Here we go. There we go. RIP to the dummy, man. All right, so if we actually go ahead and add all the damage up, we get 35 plus 63 plus 29 plus 47 plus 100. And that gives us a total of 274 damage. All right, so the next character that we have is Metal Bat. And once again, I don't know why I have KJ text there, but the ultimate mode is called Pumped Up. And for this ultimate mode animation, you pretty much just smack yourself in the head and kill your brain cells. And it also damages the dummy as well. All right, so let's see the damage real quick. So it looks like that did roughly about 18% damage. And the first move that we have is the Savage Tornado. And this one, you pretty much just spin around with your bat and make a tornado. And the total damage for this one is about 24%. All right, so the next move that we got is Brutal Beatdown. And for this move, like the more hits you land, the more damage it does. So you got to be careful. And there's also a big jump at the... Okay, I just I just completely missed that. Let me try that again. All right, so you got to make sure you hit your shots, bro. All right, you got to make sure you hit every single shot, all right? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. And then you look at the direction he falls at, and then you jump at the guy. And if you hit every single move, it does about 50% damage. And the next move that we have is the strength difference. So you pretty much go up to the person, you hit them, and then you lock in, smack him with the bat, and then send them launching across the map, bruh. And let me actually go ahead and see how much damage this one did. Oh, wow. Okay, this one surprisingly did more than I thought. It did about 65% damage, bruh. All right, so obviously, as you guys know, death blow is a counter move. So that means we need somebody to attack us. And as you guys can see, there is attacking dummies in the game. So let me go ahead and spawn one in real quick. And we're gonna go ahead and death blow this attacking dummy, all right? So here we go. And obviously, as you guys know, any type of like ultimate counter move in this game is a one-shot, one-kill move. So let me go ahead and just smack him down with my bat. Oh my god, this is so clean. There we go. And as you guys can see, the dummy is dead. So if we actually go ahead and add up all the damages, we have 18 plus 24 plus 50 plus 65 plus 100. And that gives us a total of 257 total damage. All right, so the next ultimate mode that we have is Speedo Sound Sonic. So let me go ahead and use the animation real quick. And this one, you could actually like, you know, move around with it. And as you guys saw right there, that did about 31% damage. All right, so the next move that we have is the Twin Blade Rush. So you pretty much just slash through the person a bunch of times. You keep slashing, and at the very end, there's a final blow just like that. And as you guys can see, that did about 39% damage. And the next move that we have is the Straight On. And bro, this one is so fun to use. You pretty much just start running like super quick, and then you just slash through the... How did I mess that up, bro? All right, let me try that one more time, bro. So you pretty much just start running around, and then you just slash through the person like so. And that one right there did about 30% damage. And then we have the Carnage, which pretty much just throws a line of shurikens downwards. And that one surprisingly did a lot less damage than I thought it would. It did about 18%. And the next move we have is this one right here, the Fourfold Flash Strike. And this one, as you guys can see, did about 35% damage. So if we actually go ahead and add up all the damages, we have 31 plus 39 plus 30 plus 18 plus 35, and we get a total of 153. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that is so much less compared to like the other characters that we just tested, bro. I think this might be like by far the weakest ultimate mode. All right, so let's go ahead and pop our ultimate mode. Here we go. It just pushed the dummy away, and as you guys could see, that did about 16% damage just by the animation alone. All right, so move number 1, Thunder Kick. So this is how it looks like right here, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I kind of wish that they reworked the ultimate mode of Genos. Like, it's been so long, and I feel like the moves are kind of outdated and just don't match the vibe of the game right now. But anyways, as you guys can see, that did about 41% damage. Move number 2 is the Speed Blitz Drop Kick. So let's go ahead and use this real quick, and boom, there we go. And that one right there did about 49% damage. And then we have the Flame Wave Cannon. So this one right here, you pretty much just shoot a beam of fire through your hand. And let's see the damage real quick. And it looks like that one did about 34 damage. And last but not least, we have Incinerate. And the way this move works is the closer they are to you, the more damage you do. So like, let's say they're super close, you would do a lot damage if they're closer compared to if they were far away. So in our case, we did it like super close, and it looks like that did about 65% damage. So if we actually go ahead and add up all the damages, we have 16 plus 41 plus 49 plus 34 plus 65, and that gives us a total of 205 damage. And I'm not gonna lie, like I was kind of expecting more for a character like Genos, but surprisingly, he doesn't do too much damage. All right, so moving on to the next character, which is Garo. And this moveset was actually the worst rated one by you guys, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of agree. So let me go ahead and pop this real quick. And there actually used to be blood from your mouth, but I don't know why they removed that. And the ultimate animation does about 30% damage, which is actually not that bad. All right, so move number 1. So you pretty much just smack them a bunch of times. It's kind of like consecutive punches for Saitama, but as you guys can see, that one right there did about 27% damage. All right, so next we have Final Hunts, which is probably like the most damaging move for Garo. All right, let's check out the damage, and it looks like that one right there did about 69% damage. Okay, next we have the Rock Splitting Fist. So this one right here, there we go, and it looks like this one did about 38% damage. And last but not least, we have the Crushed Rock, and this one actually has 2 variations. Okay, so we're gonna be testing both of them and see which one does more damage. So variation number 1 is pretty much this one right here. So you just like suplex them into the ground, and that one right there did about 27% damage. And now let's actually go ahead and test out the new variation that came out in the updates. So the way you do this variation is by going up close and personal to the okay, maybe not too close. Okay, that's a little too close. Maybe like right here, okay? So if I use the move, as you guys can see, it's a whole different animation now. So let's go ahead and see how much damage this one does compared to the old version. Oh, wow. Okay, so it looks like this one actually does a bit more damage, okay? So this one does 30, which is like 3 more damage than the last one. So since this one does more damage, we'll just count this one. And if we actually go ahead and do the math, we get 30 plus 27 plus 69 plus 38 plus 30. We get a total damage of 194. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the reason why people hate this moveset is actually not because of the damage. It's because you cannot catch a single person with this ultimate mode, bro. But anyways, we actually do have 2 movesets left, which is Saitama and KJ. Alright, so Saitama's ultimate mode is called serious mode, and obviously, as you guys saw right there, the animation did 0 damage. And the first move that we have is death counter. So obviously for this one, we also need an attacking dummy. So let me go ahead and spawn an attacking dummy. There we go. Let me put on the death counter, and here we go. And obviously, as everybody knows, this move is a one-shot, 1 kill. So that means it does 100% damage. Move number 2, table flip. All right, so this one is also a 1-shot, 1 kill. Maybe you could like survive it if you're like far in the back, but most of the time it should be a 1-shot, 1 kill. Move number 3, serious punch. And obviously this one, as you guys know, if you actually like catch them with the move, it's 1-shot as well. So there we go. We caught the dummy with the move, and yeah, I am pretty sure he's dead, man. He should respawn. Yeah, there we go. Move number 4, the omnidirectional punch. And obviously, as you guys know, this one is also a 1-shot, 1 kill move as well. So look at this thing, man. Look at this thing. Every single Saitama move is 1-shot, 1 kill. And I'm pretty sure that... Oh my god, why am I twerking, bro? But like I was saying, I'm pretty sure the answer is clear. The strongest ultimate mode has to be Saitama's, bro. So if we do the damage real quick, we got 100 plus 100 plus 100 plus 100. And that gives us a total of 400 damage. And last but not least, we have the newest character to the game. Well, not really a new character. He's been around for a while, but he's been an admin character. And that is KJ. All right, so here we go. We went ahead and popped our ultimate mode, and as you guys see, the ultimate mode itself did not do any damage for the animation. But the first move that we have is the stoic bomb. So let me go ahead and check this one out real quick. So you just go up into the air and just make a bomb like this, and let's see the damage. I'm not sure if that's a 1-shot. Oh my god, is it a 1-shot? It was a 1-shot. What the hell? So it looks like the stoic bomb is actually a 1-shot, 1 kill. And the way this works is the closer they are, the more damage it does. So the first move, we're gonna be counting it as a 1-shot, 1 kill. Move number 2 is the 20-20-20 dropkick, and I'm pretty sure this one is also a 1-shot if I'm not wrong. So let's go ahead and check that out, bro. So look at this, man. The dummy goes back, and then you just like slide on him, hit him with the 20-20-20 dropkick, bro. Like, this move is so fire, bro. There we go. And yeah, as you guys can see, the dummy is like in a million pieces, man. All right, so the next move that we have is the 5 seasons. So for this move, you pretty much just go into the sky, and once you're in the sky, you pretty much just get a spot where you could like choose to fire. So like, I want to choose the dummy, obviously. So you choose the place where you want to fire, and as you guys can see, this is the 5 seasons. Okay, there we go. And I'm pretty sure that's 1-shot as well. All right, so there we go. And last but not least, we have the unlimited flex works, and obviously, bro, this one is also a 1-shot kill. It actually gives you like a domain expansion as well. But man, this animation is pretty fire. It gets kind of repetitive though. Like, I've seen this animation so much, it gets annoying. But yeah, bro, this right here is the unlimited flex works. Okay, so there we go. 1-shot, 1 kill. And bro, this one surprisingly is actually a 1-shot, 1 kill for every single move as well. So just like Saitama, every single move has been 1-shot, 1 kill. So if we do the math, 100 plus 100 plus 100 plus 100, we get a total of 400 damage for this moveset.